Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, and welcome to Red Moon Rising, the fourth session of Falling Stars. Red Moon Rising.
The Red Moon Rising.
It's been a while, 2 weeks to be exact, and we have returned. So a really quick recap of the last time. You discovered the underground lair of Lord Ra, the large-fanged, seemingly immortal man who is supposedly in stasis. His son Chai was behind the deals of awesome books for souls. That sounds like a great children initiative or something, but maybe not. Well, I guess they technically did.
They did target kids, though.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it worked. You killed some afterwards.
Good times.
Yeah, so we ended the session with you dealing with him, finding his stash of books, and making your way back out again. As you did, you all noticed that the moon is changing colors. Or you quickly do a check here. There we go, that's all of them. Right. Yeah, you notice that the moon is getting more and more red, but only for you.
Nobody else seems to notice.
Looks like it.
Or everybody else is just too stupid to look at the moon.
And even the reflection on the buildings seems fine. Not red, that is.
For them.
No, for you even.
Even. Nice.
Weird.
What do you do?
That means our vision is odd.
Or everyone else's.
Yeah. Odds are we're weird.
Well,
Since, the Wanderer came to tell us that we're supposed to be sacrifices to the moon and all, so yeah.
You mean Star Seekers?
I said what I said.
sacrifices to the moon. Oh, no.
At any rate, I suppose it's wise to not dally and just head back to the flame. Report.
Alright.
Didn't we go home or something? Oh,
Not yet.
No,
Okay.
you just got outside of this lair in Lost Point.
Yeah.
yes.
And you are pretty bruised and battered and bashed up by everything you can imagine. Even gravity.
Yeah.
Gravity's nice.
Hmm.
Not on your head.
Such a deep fall.
I landed on my belly.
Still 20 damage.
Yeah.
We
What
should
time is it?
report as soon as we can.
Late.
Late evening.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the moon. It's
Oh,
dark.
yeah. Sure.
Well, you
but-
can see it in daytime, probably.
Yeah, well,
Sometimes.
but not always. But it's definitely dark now, and but it's kind of hard to tell how late exactly.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Also, I'd like to apologize for my poor performance back there. I'm not really used to, well, hunting indoors. And I have to admit that was the first time I've really fought like that ever. I'm used to hunting unaware prey, not whatever it was we encountered.
Very aware, hostile entities.
Yes.
No worries. You're forgiven. Just
We all have to learn.
And
that.
to be frankly honest with you, Hunter, it was my first time as well in a fight like this. Training and things that you get into as a kid are nothing compared to that.
You've still had training to deal with these sort of circumstances, I
No.
suppose.
Not with something like that.
Well, no, but hostile environments.
True.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty of those.
Aye. And in that you can help us when we get into the wilds.
I hope I can.
Molly, did you have any kind of official training
While
while we're walking back, I guess?
well, yeah, but
I mean,
not-
you could
not
slap
for
Bodin
that.
like...
I mean, I have been training for a very long time. I always hoped I was going to be one of them, but it's mostly bookwork. This is natural, I think. I don't know. I did train a bit. I need some sleep.
That too.
We all do, I think.
Yeah.
Good idea.
But first, let's just meet the flame and be done with this.
Yeah. And Talonlife, how's your combat experience?
Yeah, you have like 30 minutes on the road or so to discuss
Yeah.
anyway, so.
I've had a few adventures, but not indoors, and not against anyone of great importance.
Okay.
But with people.
No, more things in the wild. Not actual people.
So not intelligent creatures.
Mm.
Let's call it of near human intelligence, TM.
I suppose. It's new.
Right then.
And the guy are you? What were you up to ever since we departed?
Wow, look at the moon.
No.
Look at the time. Huh?
Yeah, and the time.
You've picked up some tricks and skills as well. How did you get them?
My friends taught me. They're very good. So now am I.
Same kind of friends that you wish to be for Bara, my sister, not you.
Right.
No. I don't think she'd cope. Too indoctrinated by you to actually accept that kind of
I
world.
think just some
Oh man.
common sense in her. Some others might lack.
I've got plenty of common sense. I've also got a sense of adventure.
Yet you're very hesitant to leave Broken Star.
The biggest adventure.
Knowledge.
Yeah, true, but here I kind of know what I'm doing. In a forest, not so much.
Isn't that the point of an adventure, though? Heading into the unknown.
Yeah, true. Don't get me wrong, I'm not really hesitant to go, I'm just not really happy about the reason.
So make up your own reason. You want an adventure? Great.
A good thought.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But anyone could start an adventure at any point, for any reason.
Yes. But in this case, it's made a lot easier.
And most adventures start not well thought through. Like you and I have some experience in that.
Yeah.
So this is, I think,
Basically just a bored afternoon going, let's go that way.
let's not talk about the past. I think it's a good thing that we're prepared now, because that gives us an advantage over others. Some even that might came before us.
Wouldn't they have prepared as well?
I'm not sure. In a case like this, we now know a little bit about each other when it comes to dangers. I mean, we can always starve from exhaustion or lack of water or food, but in combat wise, we now have a little bit of information about each other, which could help.
Mhm.
Still,
if
I
needs be.
think it would be best if we encountered as little combat as possible
True.
once we get out of here. You never know what's hunting you.
And of course,
Yeah.
we have two lads, and I give you some smack on the shoulder.
Yeah, on
Who
the
can-
near the shoulder.
who can help us with getting food and drinks in the wild. So,
Yes,
and I'll try to sneak in some beer for us.
land permitting. But yes.
You allowed to do that, though.
Off duty, of course.
Good.
Oh, good.
But there is a naughty side to you.
I just like some drinks once in a while.
Hmm,
He's a
Doesn't
dwarf,
everyone.
come on.
that is true.
That's not entirely true.
It's ancestrist.
That's kind of
Very.
ancestral.
And
Oh, there's a
the
separate
aspect
word
of the
for that.
Guardian is not against drinking or having
No.
fun. It's about protecting traditions, and
I-
sometimes drinking is part of the traditions.
Oh yeah,
it's fine.
yeah,
True.
that's true. Yeah.
All right.
Like champagne and New Year's
Moonshine.
Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Wink.
So you make your way to the banner hall of the Phoenix once more. and you notice that there is still light. There's probably always light here.
Well, the
Because
guy's called
flame.
Flame, right?
Exactly. At the very least, he is lighting up. The doors are closed, but I assume you knock and you are led inside.
I knock, of course.
There is still so as someone comes to open the door for you, it's the same lady who was sitting behind the desk last time. So she opens the door for you and then immediately heads back to her desk to sit behind her desk waiting for you to approach her.
Right.
You do the bureaucracy thing.
Yeah.
That's fine, but
May I
that's how this
remark
goes.
that she has like insane working hours?
Varied working hours at least, yeah.
Okay.
Fact for you.
And you're being given a pass once more to visit the Flame, who is supposedly still here as well.
Yay.
He will never leave.
Directed to his office again.
Mm-hmm.
So you do the same thing, walk the stairs, take your tours through this massive banner hall.
Try to open some windows and failing at it.
Yeah, because they can be opened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just stained glass. Right, so you arrive
I'll bring a
at
fan next
the
time.
same door of the office. The door is closed. What do you do?
Peek through the keyhole. Okay, fair enough.
Light and knock.
Yeah, I wanted to say that.
It's very not polite to peek through the keyhole. Okay, so yeah, you knock, and you hear a very solemn "Come in."
Alright. I open the door.
I
Oh.
follow.
Right.
We go in.
Yep.
Yes.
As you open the door, you see the Flame. He looks to be in like a nightgown, sort of. At least he looks a bit more casual than last time. So not the flamey robes. These are a bit more subtle, though still red.
A nightgown. Nice.
Sort of. Yeah, it's kind of hard to distinguish that from a robe, I guess.
Fair enough.
But this one looks like you wouldn't wear it outside. What you also see is that there are 2 guards stationed inside, and you see someone sitting in the corner, in the far corner to the right, a man looking at his feet, and there's a grim look on the Flame's face as he looks at you, he looks at all of you. And says, "Welcome back."
Master Flame, thank you for receiving us this late.
And he takes a good look at you, especially Bara, and it's like he's staring into your soul, and it probably lasts for maybe 3-4 seconds, but it feels like much longer. And then he says, "I'm sorry, son. I'm sure you had no idea." And then the 2 guards get up and walk to either side of you and place you under arrest.
Excuse me.
Calm down. Our investigations have led us to believe that Bara is not a true Star Seeker. A spell was put on him to make it seem so, robbing another soul of his chance. And he takes a look back and to the man who's still looking at his feet in the corner.
Do we recognize that man?
I was going
Is
to
it-
ask.
Does anyone of you have low light vision?
Yes.
Dark.
Then you can roll a
No.
perception check, and you as well.
Never mind. I roll a 2.
19.
So 8.
And do I recognize the faces of the guards? But that's another.
Alright.
Not a share.
So you would probably recognize the face
Yeah,
of the
but that's
guards.
good. Could be that this was just some sort of setup or something, but I recognize them, so I think it's okay. But
Yeah, so it's not someone you know personally, but you've definitely
Yeah.
seen most of them
Yeah.
at some point.
But 19 for the good.
No, not someone you'd recognize.
Alright. Sir, we come with our report from we found the location of the books.
I'm glad to see you return. For now, if you wish to say any words to your friends, you may do so now.
Master Flame, if I may. A spell put on me? Is there some way you could elaborate what's going on?
Everything will be explained in time, but we found the body of a woman, and her notes reveal that This was not your choice, I'm sure, and you will be subject to a fair trial.
Trial.
But you will not be joining them as a Star Seeker.
Do I know
What?
anything about the law that if he's innocent, if he's innocent in a way?
I mean, yeah. Give me a society or religion is fine too in your case.
So, new character, huh?
Religion probably makes more sense. A natural one.
Never do good in books.
Do you have like student of the canon or something?
Please?
Student of the canon, what's that?
Skill feat.
That's
I
cool,
know.
yeah.
That you get from being a holy man
I'm not
sometimes.
sure if I have
Mm.
that. No.
Alright.
No, I don't have that.
So I'm not gonna enforce this rule because I officially would have to give you false information now. I'm just gonna say you can't really recall because it's something you should really know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn
It
that
could
into
be
a
that
regular field
I'm
for you.
just tired or something like
Yeah,
that.
that makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense. So it doesn't
Like,
uh,
Alright,
come
this
up.
is happening.
yeah.
Sure.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
No!
Excuse me.
Well, why would the Wanderer single him out as one of the Star Seekers? Alright, we'll call it Star Seekers. If he was just subjected by a spell.
It seems as though
What
the Wanderer
spell-
as well has been misled in this.
I mean, how?
That's what we will
Could
try
some
to find out.
silly spell mislead you? So
Not-
why would the Wanderer be subject to it?
Not some silly spell, no. I'm sure
Okay.
this is more than that, which is why we will look into this thoroughly. You cannot send someone out who is presumably a fraud, whether it is by choice or not, to be an emissary of Broken Star.
Alright.
This is the most holy of our traditions.
That's true.
Master, you said someone's body had been found.
Yes.
Do you know who it was?
I believe your kind call her the wise woman.
That can't be true.
I am afraid so.
Who is this wise woman?
She's our spiritual leader, if you will. Not above the Banner Lords, but, well, for the Uruxi community, she's, well, the wise woman. She has all answers. She knows our history, our traditions.
Alright.
That attitude, Bara, will help you in this. It appears as though she did think she was above our traditions.
Alright, this thinking out like how you would think. This could mean two things, I guess. One, she is misled and someone is forcing her in a way to have done this. So maybe someone wants you to go out, or
Or she just wanted some
or
fame and glory for her kind
that's the other one.
and used you. Because I'm not believing he has anything to do with this.
I did not say that.
No, and that way the law will help you.
When is the trial?
There will have to be investigations.
It will take a while.
Yes.
Please tell me I'm right.
I honestly don't know.
If you are
Not the correct
innocent,
answer.
if you are innocent, of course you will be let go. We will not make this public. Your names have not been announced yet. But for now, please come with these guards.
Very well, I will not stand against our greatest traditions.
I am very sorry. And then the
As
guards.
am I.
And I will come and visit you tomorrow.
Thank you.
So he takes a moment to wait for you to actually walk out the door and close the door. And then, very well.
So, can I guess correctly that he over there is supposed to replace Bara?
And he nods to the back.
In the back there is I guess he comes forward now. There's a half-elf guy with coppery blonde hair and copper-colored eyes, and he's just wearing just regular clothing. And well, you might recognize him, as might you, as an innkeeper or a barkeep in one of the inns in Broken Star.
And what region would that be? Difficult questions.
Yeah,
Richer part or a less rich part?
like average wealthy part, probably.
So yeah, then. Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, it
If
doesn't
I wasn't like
super
blackout
matter,
drunk, then I'd probably recognize you. Yeah.
Yeah, you know him as the guy who's generally jovial and cheerful and well, cares for his guests. Doesn't shy away from some gambling every now and then. Doesn't shy away from telling stories at the inn, and who often keeps a book behind the counter to read while he's doing his work in the inn.
Seriously?
I just want to point out, I also found out a few hours ago.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah, it was yeah.
Oh, this is fair.
It's fine, but like if you were going to do it at any point, this was the latest you
Yeah.
could do this, so it's fine.
We're going
Yeah.
to be rolling with
Interesting.
this year. Alright.
Okay,
well,
so we don't have to break Barra out of jail. That okay.
Well, maybe.
I'll try anyway.
Okay, good.
No, not breaking out.
Yeah, breaking
We're
out.
Helping her in her case. I'll give you a hand, but not a hand, more like a
Yeah, I probably know the greeting and return it to you.
greetings. I'm bored in Stonebreaker.
Firil Bannon, a pleasure to meet your acquaintance, officially.
A bit slower, please.
Firil Bannon.
Firil Bannon.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I've seen your face before.
No, I've seen your face before. Probably I was more smashed during that than you, so.
I have to admit it, but yes.
Alright.
So, Master Flame, is it true? I'm to be a star seeker then?
I believe so, yes.
How does the moon look to you?
Little more red than usual.
Alright.
Why?
Dear.
No, that's good. We will inform you on that.
Very well. But this is happening quite fast, isn't it, though?
Hey,
Quite. Yeah.
I kinda need to adjust to this now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, take your time.
I just started to like the lizard guy. Sorry, Eroxy.
It's fine.
Well, he seemed like a good enough sort.
Good with bow, knows the wild.
I believe you came back to report as well.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure you'll have plenty of time to familiarize yourselves with each other.
Oh yeah, ever heard of a... Well, basically, very, very ancient guy called Ra, or his son Chai, who is
So I
also alive
I
since
have
the
this-
beginning of the...
I have this book. I'm
Well,
not
time.
sure what it is of this Chai fella.
He takes the book and he looks in thought for a bit, and he says, I have heard of this Ra you mentioned, yes. But I was under the impression that was dealt with. Are you saying you saw him?
Not Ra himself, but his son Chai.
His son.
Yes. Well, we didn't actually get a chance to politely introduce, because, well, spells and daggers were flying.
He
But
has
Spells
he
and
has
daggers were
been
flying.
dealt with.
Yes.
Worse.
good.
This isn't like a friendly walk in the park.
The thing I'm worried about is the fact that you call him his son. The Ra that I know, perhaps we speak of different ones, but the one that I know has been dealt with hundreds of years ago.
This was one of the founders of.
Dealt
Was-
with. But he's in...
This one
Yeah.
was one of the founders
Well,
of the star.
Surely no one can be that
Yeah,
old.
they said something The writing on the wall, literally, said something about a battle lost but not the war. So,
Very well.
make
If
of that what you will.
what you say is true and the Ra is still in stasis, you said? Well, then we will do everything in our power to continue that investigation and stop him. Truthfully, you were only tasked with finding out where the books came from, but you say you dealt with him as well.
So
the
we
sun is no longer an
Alive.
annoyance.
We know his exact
understand.
location if you want to find out for yourself.
Of
Right.
course, yes.
The place needs investigation. There's one. No, we opened all the doors. Yeah, we opened. Keep in mind out for the traps. There is one cloak hanging in a room with
Yeah.
all pillars. Don't remove the cloak. Stay away from it.
Oh yeah, don't go
Very
left.
well.
It's on the right.
Yeah, it's some sort of a trap.
Well, you've done very well. Far better
fill
than we
you
could
in
have
later.
hoped for.
Please do.
In a moment.
You have my blessing and my faith.
Great.
It was a good exercise for what's to come.
Very well. Please accept this token. And he reaches in the drawer of his desk and he takes out a red. It looks like made of paper folded bird, a phoenix, and he hands one to each of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And then,
Even to me.
well, yeah, well, he has one left. It's like, I'm sure you'll
This
need
is
it.
awkward though, but thank you.
What does this do?
You may affix it to any weapon. If you activate it, it will surely distract your foes. Use
Yes.
this when you feel you need it most.
That's great. That's good. Thank you.
So you can call it a talisman of the phoenix.
Nice.
Always. Sir, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
About Bara. Is there anything that we can say or do to help his case? Because I'm pretty sure he's innocent. I think you have that feeling as well.
I'm
he-
sure that if he knew what was going on, he wouldn't have showed up here again.
No, indeed. So, and he helped us greatly.
Which will help him in his
Yeah.
trials, but the fact stands that if he portrayed himself as a star seeker when he was not, that is a horrible act.
I agree with that, but
If he did not know, then he will not be condemned, of course.
that's good. That's something I respect the lad. So
Forgive my prying, but how are you so sure that I'm to be the new Star Seeker?
You can see the moon is red.
But that was the first time I said that.
The moon
The Wanderer
is red
knows
to you.
things.
The flame looks a little surprised as you tell him, well,
Yeah.
the moon's red. That's just like a fact.
that's true.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Not silver, but red.
Yeah.
Red. But the glow coming out from it on the rooftops and all is just normal.
Yeah, he takes a good look outside and
Concludes the moon is still silver to him, and
Concludes
we're
the
a
moon
little
is
bit
in fact-
crazy.
not red, yeah.
Yeah, the sun is still yellow and not blue, so
I suggest you see the banner, the head of the banner of the world. And he nods at Talonblade.
Where could we find him at this time? Or tomorrow?
I'm sure he'll be at Camp Elonia.
Very well.
why would we need to go see the banner of the world?
To be fair, if the moon is red to you, I would not know why. We've never heard that before of other star seekers. Perhaps something is amiss.
How are other star seekers chosen then? Just
By the
at
dreams.
the courtesy of the...
It's just
Oh,
like
oh
my
yeah, okay.
father. I've heard tales that he had dreams from your mother, and I just hope.
Yeah, but it's only because you guys confirmed that the moon was red that I felt confident enough to share that information.
No, I get that. I'm not
I mean,
sure
if I started
my,
telling you the sun was pink, then
I wouldn't believe you.
yeah.
No, I get that, and my father never told me mother, but I think just seeing it is just something like, oh, it's red, so it must be red for everyone else. So I think it's just more from a common thing.
Well, let's hope not. I like the silver moon better.
Well, true. This is some
Little ominous, isn't it?
obvious.
Ominous.
A what?
Ominous.
I don't get that.
Never mind. Scary.
Right. Very scary indeed.
You may do as you wish, but I would suggest you visit him as
But
soon as you
for-
can.
For now, I guess a bat is most welcome.
If you believe so.
I mean, we have
Or dinner.
fought.
No, I could fix you some dinner.
We have
Two
fought
drinks with it.
so much today. It's good not to overstretch yourself on that.
Wouldn't it be good to relax a bit and
That's good.
regain your energies by having some food and drink?
That's better.
Mr. Barkeep,
Tomorrow at dawn we will then rise.
Dawn.
Yes.
I was wondering, will you survive in the wild?
We all got to know him during drinks, and I think we should keep the Flamekeeper now on his studies, and perhaps the book will tell you anything else. We will.
OC, I have a weird scroll written down. What was that?
Weird scroll.
Yeah.
This is why you should just write down what I tell you. I have no clue.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Weird
rewatch our last episodes.
Yeah, I have no clue. Do you have any idea why you picked it up? 'Cause
Probably
you-
because
Greedy
it
hands.
came with a short sword and some vials of blood.
Oh, there.
Yeah. But I remember what the gold chain with the hand is and the short sword and vials of blood, but
Is it from the chest?
yeah, probably.
I
Nice.
don't remember that being there, but I'll check.
He has a separate file that says, in time of doubt, add this and this and this.
No, I just
If your
stashed the
players
different plots now, which helps. See.
different plots. Oh dear.
No, there was no scroll there. Or I made it up on the spot, but I can remember what it is.
Okay, then we'll just let it go.
There were 3 potions, or 5
Yeah.
fancy outfits, and an ornate short sword.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Well,
So I took the ornate short sword and the potions, but
we had to check what the potions were.
You conclude it was blood, right?
Right.
no,
No.
It was not quite blood because it was too liquid.
But
True.
someone,
It was something.
It
maybe
was
the
something.
flame
It's probably
knows.
something.
Maybe someone likes the flame knows stuff like that.
Yeah.
But do
before
your
we
greedy
leave.
hands give him the time to investigate it?
No.
No, I
course
thought
not.
so. Chuck me a healing. Throw him the healing potion. Oh, this is blood.
I mean, then it is, yeah. If you toss it hard enough.
And then you have
Yes. No.
Right, so what do you do? So you leave the office of
Of
the
course.
flame?
I think we
Yes.
go to
the outside as
Did-
quickly as we can.
where you work.
quickly as
How
you
far
can.
is it walking?
I really have no clue. I really have no clue. Oh, it couldn't be more than half an hour.
No, it's you're in Ashbourne Plateau right now, and
Mhm.
and where this building is, it's pretty close to the center, so you will be within 30 minutes, pretty much
Yeah.
everywhere.
Perfect.
It's over yonder.
Yeah, basically.
So maybe it will be Mirror's Reach.
Sure.
Alright,
So let's do that.
let's go
Yeah.
there, I guess.
Yeah, of
Have
course.
some drinks. Have some
Wait, is that the
pills.
poor part?
Nope, that's Fool's
The-
March.
Yeah.
Fool's March.
Mirror's Reach
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
is also it borders on
Forest
the
Lake.
on the ethereal lake, so you know
Right.
that's why the mirroring. Right. So you go to your inn, or
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
leave them there.
right? Okay.
Ah,
I'm still thinking of a name for the inn. But I'll lead you there and
Right. Inn name generator.
The prancing pony. The horseman's head.
the horse's ass. Oh,
No.
damn.
These are all awful.
I
but I'll fix you up something something to eat. There's probably some stew left and
agree.
Yeah. So as you make your way
Yeah, that'll do.
through the city, you notice that there's not a lot of people out anymore.
Because it's
It's,
late.
It's late. Yeah. Most
Yeah.
people are heading to bed or have had it to bed already.
Molly coming with us?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She's following. Sure. If you guys want to go drink now, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just one or two. We need to get some more rest.
So Molly, you actually see the moon as red as well?
Yeah. That's not.
Okay.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
still weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
As
Kinda
long
like
as
it.
yeah. As long as you don't
I mean,
look
look
at
at
it.
this. Dagger with a red gem on it. And disappears again.
What was that?
Okay. Can you give me a photo save?
What?
Yeah. Just randomly.
It's just randomly. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Out of nowhere.
Just because 19.
So the worst thing for me to say would then be okay.
Okay. And do nothing. So
No visual effect.
you could also make it an alrighty then.
Often. and then silence.
No, Bowden, as you look at Akaya, and Akaya has a bunch of makeup usually, but you
Yeah,
just,
not too much.
I mean, your portrait says otherwise.
But
Okay,
what is
quite some, but that's not
Yeah.
really weird in my circles.
No, it's true, but
potato, potato?
But you
Shut up,
you
it's
notice
stylish.
that it seems to be running a little bit, and then Akaya, you also notice that there seems to be like something on your cheek, and then you quite clearly see that there seems to be like a red liquid pouring down her cheek from her eyes.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. That is not makeup, right?
No, definitely not. Who would put that on their face?
And it came out of your eye.
Whoa. That's
What are you playing with?
Tell him, Nate, can you give me a photo save?
what's it taste like?
Blood.
Oh shit.
Fortitude save.
Nice.
That's interesting. 11.
Yeah, you feel the blood starting to pour from your eyes as well. It doesn't hurt. It's just there. Bowden, can you give me a
That
photo
is
save?
strange. I thought it was.
Even Bowden. Even pious Bowden.
24.
24. Yeah. You feel the same. Just not as much. But you definitely feel like a single tear of blood.
Wow, so at least I'm not the only one, because
Molly?
Is it?
Yeah, Molly.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, I mean, her eye seems to be pretty red.
Okay.
But you don't see any blood.
just from
Just
sleep.
like bloodshot eyes, but no
Yeah.
blood pouring from her eyes.
Mm,
Viral.
maybe if we squeeze.
Do I pronounce that correctly?
Yeah.
Don't squeeze
sure.
Molly.
25.
Yeah. So it takes a while, but you were pretty rested, right? At least
Yeah.
a bit more than these guys.
Yeah.
So you didn't have bloodshot eyes, but you definitely feel like a single tear dropping down your cheek as well, of
Heard it.
blood.
Blink it away.
Yeah, and
Nope.
and it's so
Yeah,
normally
it's there.
if you see a tear, you don't really see it, but if there's something on your cheek, you constantly see it. It's
Yeah.
like you're wearing glasses now, so you see the dark red
That's annoying.
in the moonlight. Yeah.
Okay, wipe.
Right. Do I remember my mother telling me tales about my father having this?
Give me a
Something roll.
yeah. I mean, just make a religion. That makes more sense for you, I guess.
Alright, then it's 16.
No. You do remember that different star seekers have reported different phenomena, but nothing like this.
Hmm.
It's like none of them slept very well before they went, which makes sense because you have like very vivid nightmares that people then tell you are real.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
It doesn't help. But no.
Alright.
Whatever you people were up to earlier today, it wasn't infectious, was it?
I think not.
Um,
Because
no.
if so, then the flame keeper should have it right now as well.
Well, who's saying he doesn't?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think of this.
Can I make
Yeah,
a nature
alright.
check to see if this is a normal thing?
Sure.
Can we go see if Bara has it too?
Pointless.
That's a
Oh,
good
another
thing.
fun.
That's
at
a
12.
That's good thinking.
Doesn't seem natural.
No.
I'm smart.
I say let's go to
Hmm.
Bara then. Indeed. Forget the food. I'm sorry, but I think if Bara
No.
has this as well, then
Okay,
it's something
Eat
more
3
serious.
more bites and then go.
Couldn't be the food.
I might take a mug with me.
So,
Sure.
Boden, you would know that since Bara was being escorted to
Mhm.
a jail,
Mhm.
visiting hours are definitely not now.
No, but I'm a guard, so I can maybe
True.
talk my way in. You guys know.
You can
Think I
try,
care.
yes.
Yes, I will try.
Alright.
Plot armor. Oh, sorry.
No guard armor.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no blood armor here. All right. Yeah, so you
Plot
had to
allowances.
where you would know they would
Mhm.
detain them.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Other people who are having this too as well today here this evening.
Well, so you don't see many people anymore, but as you got closer to the inn, because then it didn't happen before that, you see some people walking about, but no, you don't see it on any of them. There's also no screams or panic or anything, which you would probably expect if...
If you suddenly
Yeah.
start crying blood.
Yeah,
Alright.
We are all very, very calm about this.
yeah.
If
Let's
you,
please go find the solution to it quickly, because is it still running or is it just stopped now?
No, it doesn't stop. It just keeps running.
Oh, okay. I thought just
Shit.
8 here. I was like,
No,
oh,
So yeah, for you, it doesn't go as quickly, but then, yeah, it doesn't stop. You wipe away the tear, but it just slowly drips again.
this is strange. We can't stay in this shape.
No, that's why I think we first need to
Put up a
see
hood, because
Bara.
this is weird.
So you won't bleed out. It's not that bad.
Okay, thank you.
but you do take 6 bleeding damage. What?
Oh,
Dead. Oh.
Alright.
they do not go away as you sleep. Oh,
Persistent damage. It's
Yeah.
great.
yeah, fantastic.
Alright. We get to the jail cells.
Sure.
I'll have me entire side of the face pretty red.
I'll hand you a little.
Bloodied up.
No.
Tissue.
I've wiped this on purpose because I think that if I'm wounded, then they would let me in.
Yeah. So you arrive there, and there is a dwarf and a halfling guard posted, and the dwarf says, "Stonebreaker, are you okay?"
I'm not sure. You guys are not close by the way, because you're
Not at all.
You should be in eyesight. I'm not sure.
You told us. Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I think.
The- Panic about a bleeding eye
Um,
will actually let me agree with that.
I think I'm bleeding from my eye.
That's not good.
No, I think I need to go inside and have a rest or something. I'm not sure if I can make it that far.
So yeah, you're currently at the point where they would detain prisoners, which is not where you would take a nice rest.
No,
probably.
I get it, but I need to sit for a while. Maybe.
Hey,
if I
of
can get
course.
some composure.
Yeah, no, he lets you in. I mean,
Thank you. Alright, I
yeah.
go in.
And you're locked up as well. Oh.
No, and it's starting to annoy me because I smudged in my eye as well. Not only on my face. It's very annoying. I'll see if I see Bara.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's say yes. You would be taken there very recently.
Alright. Are there guards nearby?
No. So there's the two stationed outside.
Hey.
Inside here, there's no one watching them constantly. No.
Hunter.
Master Stonebreaker.
Is his eye bleeding?
No.
But Boris sees his eyes bleeding.
Yeah.
You're bleeding, Master Stonebreaker.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm already panicking inside, but I'm trying to keep a calm appearance.
Working.
Thank you. We all started bleeding from our eyes just half an hour ago or something. Even the one that was in the room when you also walked in.
Right. The barkeeper.
Yeah, we thought it might be something that we had taken from Ra, the chai fella.
Mm.
But apparently not, because you don't have it. How are you holding up, by the way?
It's a lot to take in. I'm still unsure what exactly happened to the wise woman, and well, I don't know what my fate will be.
I've put in a good word for you, saying that you've helped, and I'm pretty sure that you have no clue what happened.
No, I don't.
I don't see you as a foolish man, so it would be very foolish if you came back knowing what you did, if you did it anyway. So in that case, I did a good word for you, and I think the flame is also quite convinced that you're innocent.
Well, I'm very grateful for any effort you've put in,
Yeah,
Master Stonebreaker.
And for now, we'll sit here for a couple of minutes because I have to rest, I suppose, for a little bit. I'll say 10 minutes resting,
Alright,
Refocusing.
refocusing,
sure.
and I'll, because I still have a hit point damage left, but that's not the case. I will try to lay hands on my eye,
Alright.
see what happens,
Yeah, you heal,
and I bleed.
and the bleeding stops for a bit.
And then
it
picks up
continues.
Alright, then it's not something that the Guardian can prevent.
Are you sure you shouldn't seek help, Master Stonebreaker? The bleeding doesn't look very good.
No, I think this either the Wanderer or the Flame knows this, so we will talk. I will talk to them. I think today, though I'm freaking tired already. But there's nothing to worry for you about. I think it's not something that will come from the place where we went. Otherwise, you have the same, I suppose.
Unless I
Could you
resist
please
it
stop poking your
somehow.
eye? Thank you.
Before it really turns red.
This is in character.
Yeah, I know.
I really feel
Method
the itch
acting.
now because it's mental, alright?
Nice.
Nice.
Pop.
Ah!
Okay, sorry.
Right, I'll get out.
Alright.
Any word if the Wanderer is around?
I wouldn't know where to look.
No, I get that. I know someone who will find him. Thank you. I will be heading off. I think it's alright. Just annoyance for now. Alright, I go back to the rest
Us.
of the group. So
You took your sweet time.
I had to be convincing, right? And I think I was. I learned two things. One, Bara hasn't got the eye issue,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not. How do you call that?
Not infectious.
Contagious.
Thank you. Yeah.
God said
that-
something.
I think this was Molly in a very manly voice.
Oh,
Contagious.
So that's good, but second thing is that the Guardian cannot prevent the bleeding as a whole. It stopped for about a couple of seconds and then it's continued again. So it's some sort. It can't be just a normal wound.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like a wound. It's not a wound. It's
Uh,
just leaking.
That's why I don't get.
maybe with some night's rest. Who knows?
Molly,
I'm not going to sleep while I'm leaking blood.
no,
From my eyes, at least.
Molly.
I mean,
Maybe-
I'm a woman, but
Maybe put a bucket under your bed. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Might still work though.
If you sleep on your side, I guess.
Yeah.
It's good to
With
have
your
some
head.
humor in the group. Molly, do you know where the Wanderer is right now?
Not really.
Oh,
He just kind of shows up usually.
Maybe ask if he shows up.
we could really use him right now.
You know, I've never tried that.
Wanderer?
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 Oh, wanderer.
You don't see. There's no like you turn around and God. No, it's,
That would be great.
that's what he would do,
Yeah.
but no.
Alright,
Too bad.
so the flame.
Oh man, really? Back to that pompous ass? Okay.
I think you should be more respectful towards him. And yeah, we'll go back to him.
Okay.
If you want answers, I think either of them could help us.
Yes, and since we can't actually find the Wanderer,
No.
we'll go with our second option. Can I try to sort of stick to the shadows while walking and
Sure.
ponder my situation?
Sure. Give me an occult check. No, wait, I'll roll it for you.
Yes.
What's your mod?
5.
Nice.
That should have been my...
Hmm.
Is it occult though?
Hmm?
Is it occult though? Yeah, it is if you say it is. But
It's weird, right?
yeah.
That's occult. So yeah, you cling to the shadows, stay behind a little bit, and you hear some whispers. And nothing really comes through. It doesn't become clear. It's too much. Axis of awesome. It's great.
Yeah, that. Bloody useless nuisance.
Bloody.
Yeah,
Nice theme.
pun
I
intended.
thought it was going to be about stars. But no!
Nope, blood.
Yes, a lot of blood so far. Right.
Period jokes.
So you head back to
The flame.
the hall.
I stay outside.
All right.
Aren't you coming? Well, fine. Okay.
Yeah. So same thing. It takes you about 45 minutes or so to get back in again, get back up the stairs. You know, do the whole getting a pass thing. It's a lot of bureaucracy.
Lady, hurry up!
Yeah. No, she's not being rushed.
And then
Yeah, I
at the
know.
door of the flamekeeper.
Yes.
I'm sorry, we're back. We have a
Open the door, walk in.
situation. And we blood coming from our eyes.
Come in.
We're already in. I wasn't.
You were barging in, I guess.
Yeah.
And you see that he was really about to take off, but sits back again and looks at you.
Yeah, we have a little issue.
Right.
Is this part of the star-seeking business, maybe?
Not typically, no.
I tried the powers of the Guardian. It stopped it for a couple of seconds, but then it continued. And I also know that the hunter doesn't have this, so it's not from the place. Or how did you call it?
I'm not there.
Infectious.
That
It's not infectious.
Hopefully.
Not yeah.
probably what she said.
It's not something we picked up. It's
And he does like one of those. Right.
no. You seem fine, my lord.
Well, if you and you should, I suppose, worry about this,
Yeah.
why don't you follow my suggestion and go see the Morgan, the head of Banner of the World? Perhaps he can find out what this is. I've never seen this before.
We were thinking to find the Wanderer, but we had no clue where to start looking. Molly didn't know either.
He is quite evasive, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll show up soon, but for now, perhaps you should go to Elonia first.
Very well.
So no sleep tonight.
When we walk out, Kaya, what did he say the Wanderer was?
Evasive. Hard to find.
That's true.
Yeah.
Alright.
But in a prettier way than just hard to find.
Potato, tomato.
Yeah, he's not a lost hairpin.
guess.
Well, hairpins are hard to find if you drop them.
I try to wash the blood away outside somewhere near a
Sure.
well or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of wells or little like watering holes and stuff. You can wash it away, and you wash it away, but it just dilutes the blood, and you just see more.
Great. Is that down late?
You're downstairs again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to find. I forgot the name.
Morgan,
You have
Morgan.
to. Yes. The
Um,
camp.
banner of the
Talonblade
world.
would know this at least. But
Yes.
I say guide us.
Oh, of course. Is everyone ready?
More than ready, I think.
Leaking.
Oh.
Shoo.
So you're Akaya,
Akaya, yeah.
Molly,
yes.
Golden Stonebreaker, and Talonblade?
Tell him if you like.
Talon.
Yeah.
Very well. Well, I mean, I think...
He doesn't like the indoors, so I don't think he ever spent a lot
Right.
of time in inns.
Exactly. But this way, please.
Of course.
I lead them all the way to the camp.
Yay!
Hopefully without danger.
It's quite a trek, once more.
That's true.
Yeah, you've
So-
been walking around quite a bit now.
Oh
It's-
god.
Can we get some food to go somewhere? Because do we pass like home anywhere?
Well, I could forage. I'm not
No.
sure how long that takes.
No, that would be the other way. But it's fairly close, so you could go there first. But, it'll take you another 20 minutes or so to take the detour.
Passing my mother's house.
What exactly was that?
That's not the way I lead you.
I need a map for that. I know how.
Somewhere on Ashbourne
I kn-
Plateau.
I know
True.
how it's called.
Right, so
Ashbourne Plateau, it's the northern one.
Yeah.
it's in Ashbourne Plateau.
Mm.
Well, so is the Banner Hall of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be that far, but
I'd do that then.
so you just walk another way as Talonblade's trying to guide you.
No. I say let's get some food another way.
There's plenty of food at the camp.
I get that, but it is.
But I'm hungry now.
But I'm in 5 minutes I can get us some food.
Ooh, your mama's cooking.
Right. I think she still has leftovers.
Yeah, we're going that way.
Is that
You're-
good?
Oh, these people. Okay, I head that way.
Not to be rude or anything, but I'm not letting you all in. And
So
we
I'm
need-
not supposed to talk to Bara.
And we need to be quiet because I think they're asleep already.
Bara, isn't that the...
Uh,
The Iraxi they
his
locked up.
sister is also called is Bara, but it's a little bit different pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Small
so confusing.
Sorry.
Very well.
You don't want to leave in Bara anymore. That's-
Are you sure you want
says
to
on the
face
screen?
your mother
Sorry.
with these eyes?
I think she's asleep.
Okay.
At these hours, she's most of the times fast asleep already.
So you try and sneak into the house.
Yeah.
I just quietly open.
Yeah,
the
you're
lock
trying not to
because-
wake them up.
Yeah,
Give me a stealth check.
nice.
14.
14.
Ah. Natural one would be so cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding
No,
ding
it's like a-
boing. Oh.
Wait.
I mean, you've probably worked late shifts before and stuff, so
Yeah.
you know the way to open that door quietly. So you
Mhm.
pick it up a little bit as you
Mhm.
twist the key. You get inside. Everyone is fast asleep. It's
Good.
it's late.
I check for leftovers and some bread.
Sure, yeah, you find
Good.
some food.
Does
Since
he?
he's not letting me into his house, I'll sneak off into my aunt's house, which is next door.
Great.
Again, no front doors, windows are fine.
Give me an acrobatics check and a stealth check.
Also,
I've done this like 100 times,
Uh-huh.
so that's
the DC is
9
low.
on the athletics.
Acrobatics.
In that case, 12.
I think that was better for you. Yeah.
Nice. 27 on the stealth.
Jeez. So yeah, I know you quite easily do that, of course. So yeah, you make it
Mm.
inside. No one
Pick
hears
up
you.
some spare daggers and cloth and.
Spare types. Just a whole bag.
also grab a
In
tank.
case you lose them in between someone's ribs.
I'll grab a
Yeah.
tankard as well
I
for
mean, I've
water.
hidden them inside, but
Right?
Well,
So, Tell
and
him.
sneak out again with a slightly fuller bag.
How long have the four of you known each other?
About 2 days. Why?
We're not there.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking him.
Yeah.
2 days.
Right, so not very long yet.
No.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking we're gonna spend a whole lot more time together.
Well, I
Unless
suppose
we
so,
die.
but-
Unless...
Hey, there's no need to be pessimistic.
No, just sorry.
So,
Realist. No.
how
No.
would you like to be called?
Firiel's fine.
Right, Firiel. How are you going to survive in the wild as a barkeep?
A good story.
Right.
I think. Well, you see, about 8 years ago, when I was 14, I mean, I was getting, schooled, tutored into being a barkeep. But one night, sorry, I'm skipping a part. To gain experience as a barkeep, I found alcohol quite early on. So, about 8 years ago, I think, on a drunken night, drunken-ish, nothing too crazy.
Okay.
I found this weird old vintage wine in my uncle's house, and it said, how was it? Copper Dragon Blood, which I thought was the best name for a wine that could be, right? So I had it, and it was sweetish, quite bitter, and
Actual Copper Dragon blood.
and it tasted a bit like metal. And after that, over the next few weeks or months, my hair started changing a bit. You know, you used to be really blonde, but got a little darker. My eyes used to be blue, not so much anymore. And I found out that I can do some, nifty little things. Let's keep it at that. But to be honest, out in the wilds, I don't know. I've never been there. How
Right.
about you?
Can I come back?
Sure.
Do you see this blade?
So you see Molly just stand there like what?
That's
Hey,
that's food, and there you go, and there you go. There you
Oh,
go.
I'm good, thanks. I had dinner.
You
Thanks.
fetch yourself.
Fair.
no,
Alright.
thanks. Got other stuff. Lily, what you gaping
Right
at?
for you, I think that's best.
Yes.
That's
Something best told
Smells
over a
good.
cup of wine.
yes. If only.
Alright, we have business to attend
Why do I
to.
feel there's an inside joke here? Alright, come on.
We
Well,
have,
like I said, best told over a cup of wine. It's much better that way.
we
And
have,
also, I think we're keeping someone waiting.
we
Well,
have
two people,
business to
really.
attend to.
Walk while eat and...
Ah, good.
You know, having this conversation every now and then, like wiping the blood away. It's super weird.
I probably still have a cleaning rug from my work. Just to
Yeah, I just bleed onto the bread and then eat that.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
Because-
Seasoning. So by now it's just becoming a major inconvenience.
Yeah.
Major inconvenience.
But
No, still not doing that.
Oh, sweet mother, your mother's cooking is the best.
Yes.
I know.
Is it really?
I would
Could I have
miss-
that little bit I gave back to you? Because I'm really curious now. Thank you.
We'll really miss that.
With or without blood on it.
No, without. I'm keeping it
Without.
clean. Even my armor clean from the blood. Not my face, but the armor.
Good.
So as you lead them to Camp Elonia, your
Mhm.
home,
Yes.
you as you get closer, you all hear chanting. And can you give me a religion check?
Religion check.
Yeah.
Is this
interesting.
normal?
I don't have religion trained, so that's
Oh,
great.
Wait,
that's beautiful.
what do you have?
I have nature.
Yeah, but
That
my
makes a
thing.
lot more sense. Let's make
oh,
it a
you're a
nature
really
check.
plucky
Okay.
fellow, aren't you?
So that's 21.
21. So
I suppose that's one way to call it.
you know that this druidic circle is used for many a ritual, and this is
Yes.
definitely one of them. You don't recognize what they're chanting, but you do know that these rituals are not always for the faint of heart, as they tend to be they cover a lot of subjects, but they sometimes don't cover more than the subjects, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Witch is dancing around the fire naked.
Okay.
So are there any female druids?
So
Plenty.
Did you
Possibly.
participate in this?
I motion to everyone, like, and for them to come along.
Okay.
So we can actually get closer and not disturb the ritual,
Right. So yeah, as you
depending on what kind of ritual this is.
yeah, so you don't recognize the ritual itself, which is kind of odd because they have like a schedule based on like the moon and the stars. But this one seems it's new.
Okay.
You haven't heard it at least.
Yeah, but if they're jumping around, screaming and dancing naked, being quiet is not really of the essence.
No.
But still, respectfully quiet.
Yeah, like not interrupting them. That's
Right.
fine. So yeah, as you approach, you see them indeed dancing around the fire. Some of them are butt naked indeed. You also recognize Morgan, who is like an old human with a very long grey beard, and he wears a bear pelt as a cloak. And you see that the bear just carries on the grey streaks in his hair. He's still wearing the pelt, by the way, but it's like hanging over his shoulders, over his head, and drapes down.
Does he wear clothing underneath all that?
Yeah, so that's what you see first. So you see the bear dancing basically on his back, but then as he makes his round, you see that
There's
his
a person
beard
underneath.
covers up a bit. But other than that, no.
This is why you never should do shrooms. That's what I say.
You also see
Or you should and join.
I disagree, but
you also see the Leshy druid who spoke to you before. I forget what his full name is. Wait, I got that somewhere here.
Bob.
is that a dancing
Right.
little tree?
Eternal Starlight over Endless Meadows. That was it.
Yeah, looks
That
like.
was his name.
That's his full name, yeah.
Nice.
Jeez. Yeah, no, that's something I'll remember.
Eternal starlight over endless meadows.
Yeah, he'll listen to Starlight, but he'll always address you with your full name.
Oh yeah, of course.
And tries to
Yeah.
make it even
Yeah.
fuller.
No, I mean, I as player would not remember that.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That's your problem.
But still.
Maybe you,
Yeah,
as
that's
a
you.
character, also wouldn't remember his full name because it's a lot.
I would probably call him Endless Starlight.
That would be very offensive because his name was Eternal Starlight.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
You see, there we begin.
Just
go
just
Starlight,
Starlight.
Fine.
So yeah,
Fine.
you notice that they are doing this
That-
with
that sounds
6 of them
right.
in total, and
Right.
what you also because you had like a 21 or something on your nature, right?
Yes.
So you notice this circle with all the markings on the ground as well.
Mhm.
And you notice that one of them is a bit out of place. It's like it was always there, but now it's red, and it's a moon,
Oh no. Like,
like a symbol of a moon, but now it's red.
are there more? Would it be a symbolic stone that's out of place, or just a drawing in the sand? Or
Yeah,
something?
drawing in the sand.
Okay, fair enough.
They don't seem to notice any of you as of now, or at least they don't pay attention to you.
It looks like they know something about what we're about to do.
Or maybe we're the only ones who can see it's red.
Who knows?
So, is it a great offense to disrupt this dance?
Yes.
Very well, then
You
we
could
went.
join.
Well, it does
Fine,
look
join.
great, but
Joining. Dancing around.
So as you
Seeing
you
if
get
we can
close
get
now,
close enough to
Offensive.
Morgan.
and you have a few moments to listen
it's
to the
okay.
chants, you recognize it as a cleansing ritual of sorts.
Mm.
So yeah, you could join if you want to.
Yeah, apparently disturbing it is offensive, so I'm not actually gonna whistle and say, "Hey!"
All right, so you're joining. How are you doing that? Are you just gonna dance around and chanting something, or are you keeping quiet and dancing? Or do you have your
dancing
clothes
around,
on?
going la 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 la,
All right.
Nice.
and I think I'll drop the cloak and see if I can get close enough to Lord Morgan to go. Hey, problem.
Problem.
Wow.
Oh, that's how that goes.
All right. First, give me a performance check, please.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm not one to
Why?
turn down a dance, so I'll take off my shirt
So
to be
I'm
semi-naked,
All
and then join the dancing, but not the chanting.
All right. Give me a performance check.
Can I
as well.
try again?
If you want a hero point, yeah.
I'll-
If you want to spend your hero
I'll
point.
just watch
No, no. I don't. I think we're gonna be doing some serious sick shit this session. So, and I'm not spending a hero point. 10 for performance.
17.
All right. So yeah, you Cyril, you join in the dancing and you have a good time. You definitely notice that like you're not trying to completely blend in. I assume you're just dancing along.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
you
if
didn't
they're going
chant
to send
anyway.
me away, I'll go away. But
Yeah, they don't. You get a few looks every now and then, but they're mostly focused on what they're doing. You kind of stand out because you're
Bumbling around, yeah.
yeah, and you're chanting something else, and you try to get the attention of Morgan. So can you give me a diplomacy check?
Nice.
20, non-natural.
All right. So he's super focused on what he's doing, but then he looks at you and sees the blood, and then he just puts up his hands, and the entire thing comes to a grinding halt. So there's
Lala,
definitely some bumping into each other because it's not a very large circle. So
she do?
Draw attention. I think.
and then it's like, what?
Good evening, Lord Morgan, I assume.
Yes. And he looks at all of you. This is not good.
which is why we came to you.
Well, we
Well,
were told to come to you and
right.
Talamlet led us here, so...
Right. You too.
Yep.
Well, it seems as though this didn't work then.
Maybe if we
What?
continue.
So
What-
the
what
symbol
was
out
it?
of place is on purpose.
No. It's what we were trying to stop.
Ah.
The
Were you specifically trying to stop the moon from being red or from our eyes bleeding us out? Were you aware of our eyes bleeding?
no, and you say the moon being red. You mean this one, right? And he
No.
points at
That
the
one.
symbol. I know.
Well, both, I suppose.
Yeah. But we think it's not actually red, it just appears red to us.
And it's not just because of the bleeding eyes, because it was red.
It was
Before
red
they
before...
start bleeding.
Yeah.
Right, but surely this, and he points at the symbol of the moon that is red, is no coincidence.
I suspect not.
Probably...
But I'm not
Yeah, but-
the expert here.
No,
Who
this.
drew that then? If you say it's not a coincidence.
I mean the color.
Yeah, okay.
This may mean nothing, or it may mean everything.
Well, it'll mean a bad night's sleep for sure.
This may warn you of pouring blood in the future, or it may mean you are the herald of the night beast. A
doesn't
cleansing
sound good.
ritual is required. This will not do, apparently.
A herald of the night beast.
What is a night beast?
That's a good question.
They're great, evil. He stands there like waving his arms around, and now you see his beard like flopping around a bit. And that's not the only thing. It's it's getting kind of hard to focus, especially for Bowden. Molly is also, she doesn't know where her eye should go at this point,
Uh-huh.
but definitely
just-
not forward.
I guess I'm used to being around sausages. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, not every cleansing ritual is done naked, but like if it requires that extra bit of power, then yeah, I mean, otherwise your clothes will simply be in the way.
Those winters, man.
Yeah, it's cold. I mean, I suppose I
Actually-
would have seen some odd stuff in my inn,
Yeah.
like weird dancing and stuff, but nothing as organized as this.
No, like the druidy stuff is definitely reserved for this circle. So, oh, all right,
I'm
I
fine with
believe
the nakedness, I'm just focusing very much on his face.
I believe you must bathe in the falls. It's not easy to get to, but it needs to be done.
Well, but it's quite cold though.
Yes.
We're going swimming, shut up.
Is that allowed?
Give me a religion check.
12.
It is allowed, but highly advised against.
Alright, but
Because
Because
it's,
down currents.
no, but I get it.
no,
but,
it will be up, but
but
well.
according to the law, it's alright.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
alright.
So it's the lake is at the bottom of the fall, so you won't drop down anymore.
the falls go up.
Well, I mean they go down,
They
but
go down, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I get it.
you're
Yeah.
down.
we're down.
Falls up. Right.
We get it.
I get it.
Sort of. Okay, so, any advices on a good spot to go skinny dipping, or?
I will show you, but you need to do it yourselves. The moonlight, and he looks up to. It's like he's checking if it's still not red. It is tainted before it gets on you. You must feel the weight of Solarian on your shoulders. It must contact you directly, and so wash off the evil omens.
The weight of like rub dirt on our shoulders before
No,
we bathe.
no, you must feel the waterfall on you.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yes,
Right.
he says with a straight face.
But I...
Well, this story's getting better and better.
Hmm. I'd like to pack my things right now. Just
Alright.
in case.
Yeah, so you see the other druids like putting back on their clothing slowly, and Morgan follows as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no orgy today.
I'm just gonna focus for a bit, and all the blood that's been leaking out during this conversation is just gonna vanish.
All right.
Neat trick. How'd
I've
you
been
do
wiping all this while. I pressed the digitation.
All right.
Yeah?
that?
But is that with gestures? Or is
Yeah,
that with
there's some gestures and a bit of muttering, but mostly just being focused on where it is.
Ah, okay, fair enough. So it's not like... Ah,
No, no.
Yeah, but is it actually gone, or is it
Yeah,
just
it's
not
just
invisible?
dissolving,
Okay.
basically.
Huh.
It's a cleaning effect. So
Convenient. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the
after
same
2
with
minutes? No.
the rug I'd been using to wash
Oh,
the
yeah.
blood off. So it's clean again.
Nice.
Okay.
How do I write your name?
Do you spell it with double L?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's FYRILL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Uh,
your internet handle for basically everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
so,
And the same last name as
Yeah.
Jonas.
Of course. Nice.
Mr.
Also a barkeep.
Coincidence?
I think not.
It's not a bard.
Farrell,
it's not a bard.
Yeah.
There's a neat trick. Myself, I find it very soothing to clean my armor and my weapon.
Oh, I mean,
So,
sure.
I got it, but just in advance.
I won't touch your stuff
Thank you.
unless you ask me to. Of
Thank you.
course. No, I would feel very invasive doing this without your consent.
Oh, thank you.
And
I
the same would
respect
go
you
for
that.
Talem and you, Akaya, and Mali.
The blood is only natural.
Well, I agree, but it can be so messy.
I think it should stay in your bodies, though.
On the inside,
Preferably.
yeah. Well, this
Yes.
kind, yeah.
And if it
What?
comes out, it should be something that the Guardian can stop, not this.
Really?
If
That's
I-
your criteria for allowing bleeding?
If I see a cut, I can heal it. I can't do anything
there's
about
gonna be
this.
Oh yeah, okay.
There's gonna be
We're
period
having this
jokes all the
conversation
time.
on the road, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, no.
Well, he's coming
yeah,
with you, so
Yeah.
you know.
Sure, but I've packed my things.
Okay.
So I
Oh.
take
In a moment, then.
I already packed my things.
So what things do you pack? Like, do you bring a tent or?
no, just my full listed gear,
All right.
which is including a shield.
Ah. Noise.
Because
There we go.
So you all know the ethereal falls for its significance. It's also where the cult are sent, basically,
Yeah.
and wiped away. But you also know it for its ruthless nature. It's an enormous plateau atop. It's higher than the tallest building in Broken Star, and from that plateau, the ethereal falls pour
Oh.
water into the lake. It's extremely wide, but it doesn't pour very quickly. So you would think that you would at least have a chance to go there without being wiped away, which is great if you want to bathe in it.
Mhm.
So that you have all been in the lake at some point. That's what you do. But you would also learn at a very young age that you're not allowed to. Well, by your parents, not by the law, allowed to go in much further because it just gets dangerous. You know that the first few feet are fine, but after that, it seems like the water starts reflecting the light. It doesn't penetrate it at all. It doesn't break it. It just doesn't bend it. It's just completely reflected, which also leads to the name of Mirror's Reach.
Nice.
So, as you head to the lake, I think this would be a good time to take a short break then.
Sure.
Right. So no cliffhanger this time.
Aw.
No, that's fine.
No, we're
So-
bleeding out of our eyes at that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sure.
Cliffhangery enough.
So we'll see you in 15 minutes.
Alright.
For
Right.
some midnight skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Hello. And we're back.
Aye.
Wrong camera, Bodin!
But back at the lake, the ethereal lake,
Yay.
where you are with Morgan, the head of the aspect of the world, or Solarian.
Yes. You attacked me.
And as we discussed in the break, some of you are still looking like shit because you you
Forgot to
basically
heal.
just came out of a fight, and yeah, that it hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Except Bowden, he touched himself real good and he's feeling fine.
Real good. Even stuff came out of me. Out of my eye.
Right.
No.
Yeah, let's go, 17.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll just ask Morgan.
Freeman.
No.
So, Lord Morgan, like, some of us are not feeling too great. Could you help us fix that before we dive into a waterfall?
And he's like, hmm? And he looks at you. So, Molly is looking real bad.
Mm-hmm.
You're like at
Half-ish.
half-ish, right? Right. So yeah, he does in fact know a spell or two. Surprise.
Cost
75
healing points at once.
Overheal, you die. You're feeling so good, you die.
You were sent to heaven immediately.
Nice.
Euphoric death.
I can die happy now. Okay, you do.
Yeah.
Or another you spawns out of you because that might help. That's how lizards are born, right?
Like mitosis.
Yes.
That's how it was.
Yes, overhealing.
So Parliament was training to be a healer.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, a negative healer.
So he tells you to wait a minute, and he starts chanting and casting a spell. And do you want to do anything in that minute, or do you just wait and look and pray?
Just waiting.
Right.
Wiping some blood away.
Yeah.
I sit on my knees before him.
All right. So
He's still naked, right?
He's just wearing a bearskin, dude.
Yeah, but I keep my distance.
no, he did
his clothes on.
he did
His
put
clothes
on some clothes. It's not
Oh,
much,
okay,
but
okay.
Yeah.
That's no.
I know you missed that part, but I was like, yeah, thank God.
Yeah. No, mental picture. Sorry.
So after that minute, he stretches out. Well, he does like this with his arms, and he starts just turning around, and you see light radiating outwards from him, and yeah. So you feel like these streams of light, and you feel like you could touch them. You would know that probably happened sometime before. So as you do, you heal. Can you roll 4d10 for me?
With what dice? 4D.
I have D10s, right?
4d10. Like I
One,
understand with 48 that you
two,
could understand 48, but
3.
40-10 is not a thing. That's 50.
Yeah.
You're full.
Unless if you're French.
40,
It's 20.
20. You heal for 20.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
nice.
Molly does this well. She heals a bit less though, because it's 4d8 at that point.
I mean, I didn't have 4 of them. So
Okay, I see you guys touching light, so
All right.
Oh.
46 for you. Molly looks okay. She's not full, but it's fine.
So maybe Molly should have had her first.
yep, full.
Chances. All the chances.
Oh, they get the
right.
excess
Yeah,
healing
yeah,
as
I know what you
temporary
I'm
hit
not
points.
Vital
touching anything.
Well, I'm curious
No.
about what he's
Bad.
No, I know.
thinking, so I'll just lift up a finger and see if I can touch the rays.
Yeah, so as you touch it, you notice that the light focuses and pours into you, and you feel rejuvenated. But you already did, so
Yep.
you heal for 4d4, and then the light just vanishes
I would have healed enough.
because you're full anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
Enough.
Yeah.
Well done.
it's easily enough then. Molly was not full.
No.
I'm so
Poor girl.
sorry.
That's fine. She's okay.
I'll try to patch her up.
All right. How?
How? With natural means.
All right. So you're gonna take 10 minutes to.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, and I'll pray.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Give me a medicine check.
Okay. Well, what was that again?
It's a-
D20.
Well, for you it's a nature check, I think. If you have natural medicine,
Yeah.
then use nature. Yeah.
Oh, that's 11.
11. Nope, it's not enough. So.
Good grief.
So yeah, you try to patch up some of the wounds, but they're kind of hard to spot now because there's mostly just some surface wounds, but they're spread. So you try and bandage some of them, but it doesn't seem to do much. Yeah, she'll have to heal on her own,
Yep.
or by someone else later.
The berries do not help.
I guess not.
Maybe shrooms do.
Don't do shrooms.
So as you take
Or
10
do
minutes
with
there,
friends.
you notice that Morgan has summoned you up a boat, a small rowboat. It looks not very seaworthy.
Good thing
But-
it's not a sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It'll
falls.
float.
but you could like sit in it at least and not instantly sink. That's about what it would do. So he gestures at it and he says, "If you are to be star seekers, you must be able to overcome these perils without me. So, and much danger lies ahead of you. The elders will not be there to help you out. Go on."
Fair enough.
Tap in the board. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
very
great
much.
one.
Any specifics on the perils right at this minute, other than a waterfall?
Don't drown.
Yeah. Thank you.
I have never felt the weight of the world myself, but I'm sure it must be done. Go through the waterfall, and I'm sure it will all be clear.
Through
Yes.
the waterfall. Is there something behind the
What?
waterfall?
Okay, thank you.
That is what I'm told.
Then we'll find out.
Great.
Any specific point in the waterfall?
So you see Molly stand there like, and she pokes you both. That's I'm scared. That's not very assuring.
Me as well.
Does this boat have oars?
Straight ahead. It does.
Straight
Yeah,
ahead.
okay.
Okay, straight ahead.
I'll start pedaling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we all got in the boat then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Or I'm standing on the shore going,
No.
Have fun bleeding out.
You come along.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Because bleeding.
So has anyone had a plan about when you reach the fall?
Go through.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to hold up an umbrella. So
I will.
Hydraulic push. Just kidding.
yeah, that might be the best option.
I can keep my shield a little bit up, but I think I need more help keeping it up against the powers of the water.
Well,
I don't
you're not
think we're
suppo-
supposed to.
No, the old man said you gotta feel the weight of Telerion on your shoulders, not on your shield.
A lot of weight.
I think
Which
we'll.
is why it's dangerous, I think.
I think we'll just be pushed away by the falls.
I think we'll just pedal harder then. Because we need to get through the falls.
Or walk.
You think this boat will hold the
Around it.
waterfalls?
Nope.
I'm not even sure it will get us there entirely.
That's a good point.
Right.
Let's just go and see what happens.
I'll just pretend we're not sinking.
So,
Thoughts and prayers.
what have you been up to exactly earlier today? But before we met, I mean. Because it sounded like something weird and dangerous and
Oh, it's a bit of a long
unfathomable
story.
in a city like this.
Oh no, there's lots of stuff in Lost Point that's weird and unfathomable.
Well, I think this is a
Really?
story.
Yeah.
I think this is a story best be told
Over a cup of wine.
over a cup of wine.
So
Fair enough.
you get in the boat, right? Or do you
I'll give
you
still
a
stand?
recap.
Okay. So
Yeah.
as you get in the boat, you notice that like you hear the waterfall. It's quite loud, but here you can definitely still easily understand each other. So yes, you could talk a bit, but you also notice you get in a boat that the water seems quite rough. It's almost like it's trembling a little bit. And the other day when you saw the floats with the you know,
Yeah.
Burning Man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The burning.
Yeah.
it seemed a lot calmer. They seem to just move just fine, but it's almost like the water responds to your presence. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it starts to tremble a bit. But the boat seems to hold for now. So yeah, who wants to paddle?
I still am.
If
Yeah,
there's
how many oars are
if
there?
there's a 2 spot, then I will take the other.
Alright.
I'm quite strong.
I'll just sit next to Molly and we'll wait.
Alright, give me athletics
So-
checks, please.
Quite okay with letting the gents do the work.
Well,
Suppose.
14.
Bowden was a little faster than me.
How is it only? Oh,
That's okay. You can roll back.
it's 24.
If
All
Bowden
right.
is
I
still
have to
there on
half
the way
of
back.
you because I rolled really shit.
If
We've
we're
got the
still
wrong
there on
number.
the way back.
That one.
No.
Oh.
Let's just assume we are.
That's it, little positivity.
It's infectious, really.
I know.
Try to infect Bowden with it.
You'll
A
get
little
there.
stuck up.
Oh dear. Oh damn.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Say,
looking
have
up
you heard the one
my
about the,
sheet.
Guy that walked into a brothel with an ass and a honeycomb.
Really? What happened to him?
Not here.
Oh, I'm curious. I'd like to know.
We're on a mission.
Yeah,
now.
okay, I don't think that's plagiarism. But yeah, sure.
Alright, sorry.
I'll tell you the joke.
Had to look up Molly's stats as well. Yes,
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
She
We might
plays.
need them.
She does.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right, so the first part seems to go fine. How much did you have again?
24.
24, yeah. You feel like you're pulling most of the weight, but then again, it isn't that hard for now. So yeah, you definitely slowly get closer. You feel like it will take a while. It'll take at least 30 minutes or so before you reach the falls. It's a big lake.
In that case, does Molly know any good
Whoa.
jokes?
I'm a little focused on this.
We all should
Yeah,
be.
I'm trying not to be.
Okay.
I'm gonna be diving through a waterfall.
She's like not even looking at. She's staring into the falls, like, oh no. Yeah, you don't get much.
Alright, so
I turn to her and offer her
a
my
dwarf,
shield.
an elf, and a half-orc
Uh-huh.
enter the inn.
I'm fine.
The elf goes, well, this is stereotypical, isn't it?
Nice.
Yeah, my hands are too busy to do a budumch.
As you oof is right, yeah. As you get closer, you also notice that the sound is drowning out your poor jokes.
Whoops.
Which are getting worse by the minute because, well, waterfall.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. So you all notice that the water is trembling more, but it might just be from the force of this massive waterfall that you're about to go
Under.
into beyond. It's yeah. So you also see that for Molly it seems to be getting a bit too much, and she's like why aren't you panicking? Okay, to give me 2 more athletics checks, please. Oh well, but 1 each.
1 each. Oh, okay.
Yes.
12.
14 again.
So it's getting harder.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Oh, yeah, for me it's getting harder.
I rolled 2 6s.
It still is getting more difficult, and You get up to about 50 foot away or something, and at this point you can't understand each other anymore. It's way too loud. But you feel that it's too much. There's too much resistance here. You're not gonna get closer with the boat. If you want to get closer, you're gonna have to swim.
50 foot. Jeez. I grab my rope, attach it to my pickaxe, minus pick, and try to
I quickly
throw it.
grab his paddle so we don't drift back.
I'll hold the oar.
Oh, that's also good.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
jump.
At this point, it's if you're not actively rowing, you're floating back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. So you're like, oh no.
I'll try to hook it by
On
What?
something.
The
on
waterfall.
a rock or something.
Anything.
Like,
near-
are you tossing it into the waterfall? Or?
Yeah, or very near to it.
All right, but your rope is probably 50 foot, right?
Yes.
So
And you have is it
Well,
not-
so not behind it, but somewhere close to it.
right, okay.
So we get more. Close.
Yeah. No. I mean, you toss it, but you would have to do it with such force downwards that to actually hook on something.
Right.
That's not gonna work.
I could
Yeah,
land,
you toss in the water and it just floats back instantly.
but there's no
Quickly.
rock sticking out of the water.
No, none that you see here.
Oh, then I'm fishing for nothing, really.
Yeah.
Okay, then that is a plan that goes.
I'll shout to Bowden. Let's swim.
Give me a perception check.
now a natural 20. Why? Why now?
Yeah, no, so yeah, you actually managed to make out what he shouts.
Row, row, row.
Yeah, this is gonna go
Gently
great.
To the
Mr.
waterfall.
You know you go under, right?
Tactic mode. United States Marines.
Is there the waterfall's like this, right? And we're in the lake here. How is the entrance or the sides?
So
towards
this waterfall is a few 100 feet wide, so it's
oh,
massive.
right. So that's not an option.
No.
And you know there's a massive cliff. So if you were going to go around it, which is technically possible, you would be heading far and away out of the safe zone. And
Yeah.
it's safe in quotation already.
All
so-
right.
Great.
Alright, I'll put one of the oars, or my oar, into the boat and just jump out.
And we just go.
Yeah, as you do, you just turn around.
I'll grab the oar again and start rowing.
All right. So you jump into the water.
Yeah, I'd
Right.
like to swim underwater for a bit, see if the stream's a little less strong there. And
Clever.
see if I can make my way towards or into the waterfall.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Absolutely
Wait,
not.
What's swim speed? I have to check how that works.
We're gonna die.
Swim.
Yeah.
Drowning.
Can I toss you a rope or something? And
Maybe, but I don't know if the rope will sink deep enough into the water.
don't think it will then.
Not
No.
even rope isn't heavy enough. You need to weigh it down with the dwarf or something.
I'll tie a rope around Bodin and put him in the water.
I mean, you're wearing armor, right? You should sink.
Oh.
You could just walk across the bottom of the lake.
With a long tube.
Seriously, today at swimming lessons, my kid basically just pushed another kid into the water. They were like, "Come on, jump, jump, jump!" She goes,
And you were so proud.
I was like, "Oh,
All right. What's your athletics?
Well, that happened.
23.
23 is a
Damn.
success.
Barely.
Nice.
So you move through the water 5 feet plus 5 feet per 20 foot. So it will be just 10 feet. So yeah, your first action,
Mhm.
you actually get through 10 feet, which is pretty good.
Oh,
Natural one is.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
England
just gonna keep
for this.
swimming.
All right.
I want to get rid of this blood in my eye.
That makes sense.
I want to look to Molly.
I'll grab Molly and jump in the water with her."
toss
So
her in.
we're gonna do
Oh.
this in order, because I also need to track if you don't
Die.
die. Yeah, that's it. Do you want to roll for it, or do you just wanna discuss in which order you want to go? Because I'm okay with that.
No,
Well, he went first.
I'm still keeping the boat in check, same as you. So, it's Molly.
Okay.
And if you take Molly
Yeah, so
with
I'm
you,
second and Molly is third, I guess.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if swimming is the best idea, but it's the only idea right now.
Right, and then?
Yeah, I'm not going.
What?
Yeah, you don't know that because you can't hear that.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go last then.
You're
That's
in the
fine.
water,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you can't see this anymore. Like,
I'm trying to make an anchor out of this.
It's
thing
fine.
I've got.
You indeed cannot discuss this, so that's fine. Well, that was your first action. You still have 2 left. You're now at 40 foot away.
Mhm.
I'll note that down here.
That is 14.
14 is a failure. Means you don't get farther, but you also don't wash back.
Third action, it's 10. Sorry, 12.
12. Okay.
might save your ass.
Yes.
Oh, it's a fun character.
Oh, you've got a spare one.
Short
How
but sweet.
convenient.
So you wouldn't instantly drown, but it would get a lot harder.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it was 12. Alright, thank you.
Right. Akaya, you also
Dive in and start swimming.
Alright.
Yeah, because
athletics
it seems
checks,
like the
please.
only
So,
idea.
do you follow Viril's method, or do you just dive in and start swimming while breathing?
I'd like to breathe.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Might be a bit harder to swim on the surface, but I roll a 16 plus 4 is a dirty 20. For the first swim action.
That's not enough. You don't get farther.
Wow.
You feel the current is quite strong.
Okay, then we'll dive down and try again. With a natural 20. Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so you move 15 foot.
Nice.
So you're now at 35 foot. You still have 1 action.
Another 20, please. Yes, another
Wow.
20!
Another natural 20.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Oh, God damn
I'm
it.
not kidding.
Wow, and you're not even good at athletics, are you?
No!
That's great.
Well, you're trained. That's something.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm trained.
okay, well that's pretty good.
Hmm.
Alright, so you're now at 20 foot away from the waterfall. You actually managed to swim 30 foot in 6 seconds. That's
That's a lot.
against the
Basically
raging
awesome.
waters. That's really good, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, 2 nat 20s, so that is
That
awesome.
definitely
That
helps.
is also awesome.
Molly.
Molly is doing the same thing. She's diving in.
How long can we hold our breath?
Yes.
Something times Constitution modifier, I think.
Really? Oh, damn.
1 second times Constitution modifier.
No, it's a number of rounds. Well, I couldn't find it quickly.
So let's say 5 to 10
Well,
rounds.
I do have the page number here, so... yes. Robin, can you grab my book? I believe it's behind you, or on my chair.
Or we hold a breath holding competition right now.
Well, you kinda are. Thanks.
So yeah, Bara
I mean,
could have
an
held
actual
his
7, 8.
breath 25 times longer than normals.
Because
Yup.
lizard.
Yeah.
that's just the
Would have
thing,
been useful!
Yeah.
But no.
I saw that like, nah, I'm not gonna need it.
Yeah. When am I ever gonna need that?
But it's level 3.
Well!
No, it's level 2, so.
Yeah,
So,
but he gets
you
it
can hold your
from
breath
his,
for a number of
from
rounds
the
equal to
eruption.
5 plus your Constitution modifier.
So 6
What
rounds.
again?
So
Say,
what?
say again?
5 plus con mod.
Yeah,
Plus.
Plus.
plus,
so-
yeah.
That's short.
Yeah.
Well, 5 rounds. So that's... you get a basic of 1 minute and then Constitution mod. So
Yeah.
yeah.
30 seconds.
Also, if you're
Round is
fighting in the
Yeah,
water,
yeah.
it's worse.
Yeah, I get that.
How odd.
Don't get stabbed.
So, can
Molly
you
is
track
going?
that yourselves, please? Because I have
Yeah.
already way too many things tracking.
Yeah,
here.
sure.
Molly is already rolled for, done for.
Yeah, first one is not enough. Then she also dives on the water. She makes it up to 40 feet away as well, but crit failed one as well. So she doesn't have as much time.
Ooh.
Alright, I'll go to to you.
You dive into the water.
Yeah, my shield's on my back, strapped, and my weapon is on my side, strapped.
I assume that's much.
I'm diving in.
All right, give me an
I
athletics
want
check.
to jump as far as from the boat as possible.
All right, that makes sense. So give me an athletics check for the jump then first. See how far you get.
21.
21. Yeah, you actually jump the first 20 foot. It does cost 2 actions.
I get that, but
Yeah.
it's also-
Sweet.
Win.
Yeah.
I want to go under the water and try to go further with a natural 20.
Damn.
Nice.
That's the third natural 20 on
So-
swimming now.
So I
Yeah.
came,
So we're really good
wait,
swimmers.
so I made 35 feet, right?
You're at 15 foot now, yeah.
So I'm-
You're the closest of
You're
everyone.
past me. Wow.
Yeah. Even though you crit twice. But
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Okay. Tell him, what do you do? So you definitely notice that the boat is slipping. It's gonna be flooded away quickly.
Gust of wind through the waterfall,
All right.
making a path for everyone.
That's
in the line.
60 foot, right?
Yes.
And
Doesn't need a target.
guess everyone needs to roll a save then.
If
Well,
we're on the water,
They're underwater. I'm kind of making the waterfall go aside for a
well,
while.
it depends
Like
how you
a Red
aim it.
Sea.
If you aim it
for
through-
one round.
but if you aim it through the water, then we have a problem. I think if you aim it
If
on
aim it
surface
over the
through the
water.
waterfall, then there's a gap, but it's not going below water.
I mean, it's just to disperse the water, so you can actually,
Get through.
yeah.
I get it,
Do
but
you
They
see
don't
like
drown.
a door or something there?
All right. No, I thought you wanted to push them forward as well,
No.
which you could do.
That would be
Oh, no, heavens
stupid.
forbid.
that would be fun.
That would be yeah.
That
with
would be
wind
fun.
underwater, I doubt it. That's not a.
Or you could do
You
Then I
hydraulic
mean, you mean
push.
sailing?
I would do
Yeah.
hydraulic push.
All right. That's. I mean, it's up
Do
to you.
that.
It's fine. So you try to disperse the waterfall then,
Yes.
right? Okay. So
It's one round, but they've got the
Until
time
Yeah.
to.
till the start of your turn.
Yes.
You're the last, so.
can you give me a nature check?
Of course I will. Natural 20.
All right.
Bam, bam, bam. You're natural 20. You're natural 20. Everyone natural 20.
That's my.
And the GM is thinking,
This is my
there goes
first.
my big puzzle.
No, it's all fine. Can you give me a perception check as well?
Of course. There are creatures on the other side, eyeing me, loving me. It's 25.
25. So as you cast your gust of wind, you notice that it does indeed disperse the waterfall a bit, but it's quite thick. So there is still more water behind it. But you notice that there is something. You can now look through that section of the water. You notice there's something behind it. You can't see what because it's completely dark.
Okay.
You know.
But it looks.
But there is
It
a
has
space
purpose,
behind
yeah.
it at least.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're running into a wall or something.
We could.
Yay.
But everyone should have somewhat less resistance.
It will make it easier to go through, yes. Certainly.
If we make it.
Yeah.
Yes, you still have an action left.
I'd like to tie my rope to the boat, in a way, if possible. Can I?
Keep in mind that you have to keep the gust of wind.
No, you
Aimed.
just cast
No?
it and it'll stay there
Yeah.
for a turn, yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a survival check.
Look, that is my skill here, right? That's 22.
Alright, give me an acrobatics check.
And he will
Of course,
when we are
Acrobatics.
through, he will turn into a goldfish and swim.
that's 23.
Alright, so you indeed tie your rope around it, but you notice that this boat is not stable at all anymore. So you try to get footing. You manage to do so, but you also notice that you're drifting away quickly.
Yeah, but can I tie, like, did it tie or not?
Yeah, so you
Okay.
tied your rope to the boat, but it's now only attached to the to the boat.
Yes, and the other end to my pickaxe still.
Yes.
I'm gonna drop it.
All right.
Let's see if it can function as an anchor. Maybe it's really deep here. I do not know, but we're gonna try.
So yeah, your pickaxe falls down. For now, this round at least, the boat is definitely still moving. It would take some time anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Bannon.
Yes. I'll keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Dirty 20.
Swimming.
All right, you're still on the water, right?
Yeah.
All right, another 10 foot. So you're now at 30 foot
Yeah.
away from it.
I'll keep swimming.
Natural 20.
You are at 15 foot.
Hey, same height as me. Nice.
Wow.
All right. And one more swim. 23.
You're at 5 foot.
5 foot distance now.
Yes.
Nice.
And next time you go under.
So you're now right in front of the waterfall, and you see even from underwater, you see that like part of it is blown away. Right.
Oh shit.
Akaya.
Maybe I cast it too early.
Yeah.
Yes. That will happen. to those that are
Athletics
under it.
18.
Is not enough.
So I don't move.
Wow.
No, doesn't get you closer.
Rat.
It's only crit fail.
You know what you've done.
19.
I can't see people underwater. I'm
No,
sorry.
I get it.
16.
No. So you try to battle the current, but you don't get farther. It was close, but
Yeah.
not close enough. Molly. These rolls are shit.
No, we have a lot of natural 20s.
True.
Yeah, we used up all our luck.
Oh, hey, natural 20.
Ta-da!
Hey.
Everybody natural
So
20.
she failed twice and then natural 20, so she does get closer. She's kind of running out of breath a little bit, but
Closer to death?
Yes.
it's not what I said. It's also not what I didn't say. Bowden.
Because running out of breath.
23.
All right. Yep, you get another
feet?
10 foot.
So 5 feet away from it.
Yep.
25.
Is enough. So you actually. So how do you want to do that? Do you just want to keep swimming underwater?
I want to. Yeah, I keep my eyes open because I can see a bit better off, even though probably blurred from water. But yeah, I just try to keep swimming, and when I feel that that I'm past the pressure point, I want to get up.
All right.
So
So
with a hand like this, but also with a hand, not there's some ceiling points or so.
yeah. Okay. So one more athletics check then.
10.
10. Right. That's a crit fail. Are you counting your breath? Are you counting the rounds of breath?
This is 2.
Right. Yeah.
Second round.
So you add another round to that, or lose a round.
Cool.
All right. But yeah, you still feel water above you. You feel the weight of the waterfall still.
I dive pretty deep.
Tell them, Leif. What do you do?
Yeah, I look to see if I can't really see deep, but
Yes.
I hope the boat is getting still.
So you're basically surfing at this point, and yes,
that's
it
not
does.
much.
It does stop.
Okay.
How far?
You're another 10 foot out, so it's not that bad. So you're at 60 foot away then.
Sure.
And is the rope loose or?
Taut.
No, it is taut. So
Okay.
it grabbed onto something and stopped.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I stay there, surfing, but I mean,
All right.
hoping that I can catch some drowned bodies or something.
High hopes, huh?
Well, to save them,
Yeah, sure.
not to mock them or.
No, I get it, sure.
Haha, you drowned! Oh.
Beautiful, right?
Yes, yes.
It's a very nice sentiment, but yeah.
I mean, this is kind of nuts. We go up against nature's force like that.
Oh, I went through it in 1.5 round.
Yeah.
Because I jumped from the boat, not into the boat. I jumped further.
Yeah, but I had to drag Molly with me so I couldn't jump.
You could.
Yeah, Molly's
No.
drowning and such. Yeah.
Yes, but
So
I
I don't
can't
know if that was
see
good.
that. I don't know that. I'm focused on pushing through.
Maybe
Right.
toss us a rope once you get up there.
Yeah.
So you're at 5 foot. What do you do?
I'll keep swimming, but I'd like to go towards the surface a bit because I can see where the waterfall is breaking into the water, and the idea is to feel the weight of Solarian on my shoulders.
Mhm.
So I'd like to try to emerge right where the waterfall meets the lake.
All right. Yep. Give me an athletics check.
That is quite poor. 14.
It's a fail, so you don't get farther.
I'll keep trying. That is a dirty 20.
That's exactly enough. So you you keep swimming and you resurface, and you do indeed feel the weight of Solarian. It helps that you're emerging from the water right there. It doesn't just hit you with with all of its massive force. It doesn't actually hurt. It's heavy. You feel it, but it doesn't hurt.
Cool.
Currently, you're standing in the waterfall. It is, as I said, quite thick, so you can't breathe here.
But I can stand there.
No, so you
right.
you swim up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna use my last action to try to stay there and just focus on the feeling of the waterfall.
All right.
On my shoulders.
Okay.
So no more breath holding. That's good.
No, still breath holding.
Yeah.
so
You're
you can
currently
breathe,
like
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
in a very rough shower.
Right.
Akaya.
18. 9. 9.
Oof, that is 2 crit fails. That's rough.
You
You
drift
lose
out to sea.
2 rounds.
Oh.
So you lose 3 rounds in total this turn. I don't know how many you have left.
1.
1. Okay. So you definitely feel like you're starting to gasp for breath, but you're underwater, which is rough.
Yeah.
Molly.
Just back and get up like that. Let's try again.
2
full
successes. Molly is at 5
No,
foot
I'll just
now.
go up
Yeah.
next round and then breathe.
Yeah, you're not under a tunnel or something, so you could just resurface.
Hmm.
Bowden, your turn.
Okay, I tried to get up. 22.
So you and you were still feeling if you're not hitting anything and
Yeah.
stuff. You notice that you're past the water,
Yeah, I
past
get
the
it.
waterfall.
But I can breathe.
Yeah, so you resurface
Mm-hmm.
and you breathe. Can I get a perception check, please?
11.
The air smells toxic.
Right.
You die.
Yeah.
It's so you still don't hear anything. So as you resurface, there's this massive violence of sound again. You quickly look around and you see there's a sort of a cave here. There's land you could actually stand on as well. It's completely dark, but for you that's not much of an issue. But you don't see anything else here.
Cool. How far is the land?
Like 10 foot or so. So
Okay.
you could easily just
I
go
want to
there.
go there.
Yeah, you can do that without problem. You're past the waterfall, you can just go there.
Okay, I go there. I take out my bullseye lantern
Alright,
and I try my best.
that's your turn.
Yeah, okay.
So you
And hope
take
it's
out the lantern.
dry enough to light.
I'm hoping that the inside is dry enough to. Well, if I can put a light on the other side, then at least it's something.
Tell them later.
That's okay.
I put my bag and sword in the boat, just in case I need to dive and fish someone up.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't have a second rope, so can't lasso anyone out of that.
So you're just gonna wait for them to do this, or? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of.
Alright.
Right. Yeah, after focusing on the water for a bit, I'd like to swim further into the cave. Waterfall
Alright.
hall thingy. Yeah. Step onto the land, catch my breath.
Yeah, so as you make it through, you don't see anything. It's completely dark here.
Right. Right, I'll take out the rag I've been using to wipe the blood away, and I'll cast light on it.
Alright.
Good.
Yeah, so as you cast light on it, can you give me a perception check?
6.
6. Yeah, you see indeed Bowden standing in front of us with that's just Bowden. This guy I just met and now went through
And
a
I just
waterfall.
saw you already, so.
Yeah. I'll cheerfully greet you, even though you probably can't hear me, and just slap you on the shoulder.
Yeah, and
And
other
wait
than
for the
that,
rest.
you see this cave. It's not very big, so it's like it was 10 foot to land, and then it's another 10 or 15 foot off land. But it's it's rocky. It's not well, it's natural terrain here. So yeah, you can't see much else. Right, okay.
We'll Wait, yeah, we'll surface,
All right,
breathe,
you do that.
and
Drown.
yeah, swimming on the surface wasn't working, so we'll dive again and try.
All right, so you get one
So
turn to do that.
I get
One,
reset
action.
my breath, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
It's go.
And I have one turn of swimming?
Yeah.
Come on, 29.
29.
Just a 9 in total.
Yes!
That's a crit fail again.
No, it's and then 9 plus 4 is 13.
Just a fail then. That's not as bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Go,
Molly.
Molly. We
Nice.
lose Molly.
She makes it through, and one more. No, it's just a normal success. Molly also makes it through, and also can't see much.
Oh,
but
there's
just-
light.
There's light.
Right, you already made the light. Yeah, so you see Molly also going up and just gasping for breath mostly. But yeah, she's through as well. She notices you're there, but that's about it. She's
Yeah.
mostly busy not drowning.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Bowden.
Alright.
Can I get another perception check, please?
Yeah, so you have light, that's good. 22.
So yeah, you notice there's light. You also notice that there's a few other things here.
Mhm.
Mainly weird little creatures. 3 of them. And they seem to be staring intensely at the light.
With hate?
Hmm?
With hate?
I mean, they're not looking too happy, but you know. So they're like they have like a blue-green skin. They would most resemble like gremlins, I guess. So pretty large ears, and they stand there and they have like what do you call them?
Fins.
Fins, I guess. Sure, let's go with fins. And they stand looking ready to do something. You're not quite sure what.
Alright.
What do you do?
We calm in peace. I keep my hands like this while I'm talking, and I know there's a sound behind me, but what I do,
So
I'll grab my shield.
you can't even hear yourself speaking.
No, I got that, but
Yeah.
this is what the first thing that I pop in mind to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get my shield. I just put it down. I'll just rest on it and look at them with a smile. That's the best that I can do.
A toothy grin.
You notice that as you made your way through and you now feel the water dripping down on you, the water feels really good. Like this isn't just water. There's something with it.
Mhm.
It feels really good. That's what I'm telling you. And so you have your shield out now?
Mhm.
Okay.
But it feels really good.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. So you try and wipe away the excess blood, and there is no blood.
cool.
Talonblade.
You see light on the other side of the room, or not?
No, you don't. Waterfall closed, and yeah, there's nothing.
Oh.
There's no light piercing it.
I wait another turn.
Good.
Right.
Keep your eye bleeding.
So, this is where everyone who made it through now quite clearly sees these creatures, and they all seem to be looking at this rack you lit.
Yeah.
The first one extinguishes the light. It looks at it and it chants something in like, well, you won't hear it anyway, but you see its weird mouth moving, and then it just extinguishes. It's gone.
Hi.
Yeah, it's great, right?
No, it's rude.
Cool.
Well, maybe I was rude for lighting it, but
That one kills you.
So, you don't see anything anymore. You do feel something. You feel a claw in your back.
oh well, thanks.
Oh!
You can use your reaction because you can still see.
I will fucking do it. Oh no, you don't!
So they seem quite confused. Let's say Glimpse of Redemption, right?
Yeah. Well,
Give me a religion check.
I made it. I have something that my intimidations can also be from presence only, not only verbal. So, but I will do a religion
Intimidating
check.
glare.
14. Yeah, intimidating glare.
So, for the first time that this skill was designed, it'll actually work as intended. So you notice that the creature runs at I was gonna say Jonas, but runs at Firil and tries to strike, and then looks at you and calms down and forgoes its attack, and then reconsiders and tries to go for the second attack.
You bloody bastard!
But this was a really good hit, so
And it's a sneak.
Yeah, well, I can't see him, so I'm still
No.
flat-footed too.
you're definitely flat-footed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 16 only. And what's your
That still
AC?
hits. Unarmored, it's 14.
Unarmored? Oh, you're not
Yeah.
wearing any armor, alright.
No, I'm just wearing clothes.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, so still a hit then. So you take 7 damage.
Yeah!
Nice.
Oh, I can't hear that. What did you? You just scream.
One of the other ones jumps at you, seeing what you just that you can see it. So jumps at you and tries to strike at you, but that's a really bad
Just
hit.
against the shield.
This is the one who also vanquished the light. So that's all he does. Then there's one more. This is gonna see that. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
Odin smashing time.
So waves its weird flappy little hands, and an acid arrow shoots out.
Well.
Natural 20.
Good night.
Okay,
Why?
let's see how much that really.
Yes, it's a
Yes.
painful spell. You can knock me out probably instantly if you roll really well.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. 68 now? Oh
Well-
no, 38 and then
Okay.
no persistent.
I
isn't.
am not shitting you. This is I roll a 1, a 2, and a 4.
That's good.
Okay.
So you take 14 points of damage, and you're poisoned. Like the poison is dripping over you on some places where you do feel like the water is stopping some of it though.
Something.
Jump back into the water, get it all off.
Yeah,
Right.
let's try to swim again.
That was them.
Mm-hmm.
Firil.
Yes.
You detonate yourself. Oh, no, just kidding.
I will give myself a short command. Shield. And then I will cast light again on the rags.
All right. You do that. So yeah, you light up and then you see the this is like on your clawing on your shoulder, and there's
You see me like ah.
yeah, there's one on Bodin and there's one standing about 15 foot away, who was just casting. All right, Akaya,
I'll keep swimming.
just keep swimming.
Nope.
Just crit a few times.
Yeah, I'll try. Different dice.
Crit failing.
This time. Right. 22.
All right, so there's one success, and how many crit fails was that?
I wasn't registering that. 2.
Oh no.
So, how far do I move? Or
Backward.
So you had one success.
yeah.
So you move 10 foot. So you're now at 10 foot. And you crit fail twice, which means you decrease your breath counter by 3 in total. Yep, that's quick.
Yeah.
So, Molly is there as well, made it through, and can now see things, which
Yes.
is great.
Mhm.
So, she runs to you,
Mhm.
and the one standing next to you goes to the other side and starts
Pummeling
crane
it.
stands and flap.
Flap.
Flapping it.
Crazy monk shit.
Yeah.
Crazy monk shit.
Crazy
Crit
monk
and
punch
miss. Oh, that's good damage. Yeah, so for some reason that little flap hit a nerve because it did a lot of damage. Still alive.
This
Still
is
alive.
called a pressure point.
Yeah, I guess. Loaded.
Alright, I'll take me a weapon. I tune out a little bit, and how far am I away from the water? Am I on land? As in, do I need to really walk, or can I just put my hat down? in the
You're
water?
close enough, and there's water everywhere
Alright.
here.
So I want to fully submerge myself in water for just like a motion to.
Yeah, just
Get the
just the
shit
part that got the acid on you.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, in here that's enough to just get rid of the persistent damage.
And then I'll raise my shield.
All right. Talonblade. You have no clue what's happening. You just see them go through, and by now they've been there for like 12 seconds. That's it.
I'm
There
still
is-
swimming.
Yeah,
Looking good.
There's no combat in your eyes.
Yeah, no, it's going well. There's absolutely no
I mean,
reason
12
to hurry.
seconds for swimming is no big deal. So
No. I just, yeah, you never know.
Just chilling.
Yeah. The
Alright.
boat is going nowhere, so that's good.
True. So yeah. First action for these things. Put out the light.
Uh-huh.
They don't seem to enjoy that light very much.
Oh, really?
On combat view now.
Yeah.
Light.
click, 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 click.
You don't even hear. So okay, what happens is, because you'll know in a bit, the one standing in between you and Molly, so you see that, walks away from you
Mhm.
and then opens its mouth, and I need some reflex saves for you and for Molly.
18.
18 is a success. Molly gets a... Wait. I can't assume that monks have good saves.
Molly gets a death effect.
Reflex, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's really good. So Molly also makes it barely. You take 2 damage. That's it.
Wow.
It's not too bad. So that's that one. The one on Bodin will try and slice you. It's claws. Natural 20.
Oh,
So far my armor.
Oh man.
You have it gunning for me.
You take 8 damage.
A damage.
8 damage.
8.
Oh,
Yeah.
And,
Warden falls down back into the water, drowning in.
it's like, hey, that worked, let's try that again. No, that's a very rough miss. And another very rough miss.
So close.
What's that?
Sounds like an ambulance.
Sirens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not an ambulance.
the fire truck.
Fire
Fire
truck.
truck then, yeah.
Oh dear.
So, the other one also runs up to you, Bodin, and tries to do something there. What's your AC?
22.
22, so it's a hit.
Oh.
You're not blocking anything, right?
I have shield block.
Yeah, but
Don't
are you
have
blocking? Because this will do 4 damage, so you can choose after you know the damage.
Yeah, because my the BT is the broken.
No, you need the hardness.
Yeah, no, but I want to look at the HP, the shield, because I had 20 max, 15 now, and I see a 10 behind the 20.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think that's
The broken threshold is after that it's considered broken and non-functional.
Yeah.
But the damage is reduced by the hardness first anyway.
Oh, 5. So
yeah, exactly.
So,
So
I can completely get it also from the shield.
yeah, the shield doesn't take damage then,
Brilliant,
and neither does you.
Done.
That's what's good about it.
brilliant.
All right. So
I see him coming like.
yeah,
What to do?
yeah. So it hits you, but you just block with the shield, and it's just like, but it's nothing.
You fucking bastard.
Yeah,
You scratched my shield.
girl, in
Yeah.
the dark.
Just do it.
Burning hands. Gives light too.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I discern the location from whence I was hit?
With a perception check, yes.
Right, I would like to try to discern
All right.
from where I was hit. 18.
So for the breath attack, yeah. So yeah, you have a vague ID, so
Uh-huh.
you can sense where he is. Yeah.
Right. I'll take a step in that direction
All right.
and burning hands.
Right.
Ta-da!
It would take an action to discern the location. So
Oh.
if you also stab and...
Alright, then I will forego the step and just burning hands.
Alright. He is still in
hands
range,
is
so
awesome.
that's fine. It's reflex save, right?
Yeah.
I rolled 11 damage.
Nice.
Was one of my favorite spells. That's for sure.
What's the DC?
The DC
So he gets
is
on the front.
18.
Oh,
He gets a
Nice.
24, so he does
Yeah.
make it, but not crit make it.
below your charisma.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, a 26 even, but doesn't matter. It's still just as safe.
Yeah, so he takes 5 fire damage then.
Right.
Nice.
And while I sprout fire from my hands, do I get a glimpse of where they're all at?
Yeah, so very briefly, you know where they are. So, yeah, you see 2 of them clawing at Bodin, and then the one standing on the shore who did the breath attack.
And then
Right.
9 more behind them.
No, the mother.
Shut up.
Okay.
don't be honest. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
We need you.
Nope.
We need you here.
That's 13.
Okay, it's not a crit fail.
Nope. And that was 5 swimming actions underwater. So we'll just go up, breathe, and try to swim some more underwater again.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I have to get there somehow. Natural 20. Thank you.
There you go.
Right, so
There we
you're
are.
10 foot. Yeah, you're right at the waterfall. So if you
At the waterfall.
yes, well under the waterfall then
Okay.
I guess.
Beautiful.
How far do I have to swim now?
Yes.
You're not entirely sure.
Yay
You made it
far.
to the waterfall. You can't look past it, so you would still have
Yeah.
to swim some.
Okay.
Because by now you're swimming in the dark. You have no clue where you're going or how far you're even getting.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Yeah. It's only a very mean GM would do this to you.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm aware. First Molly. So Molly is trying to pinpoint where they are, but that's really hard because there's also no sound.
Hmm.
So she's just like trying to touch, I guess.
Didn't she also see in the flash of light?
Yeah, very briefly, but then trying to go there is. So, Bowden, you see that she's stumbling about, but with her final action, she does manage to get behind the one of them who's on top of you. So she saw something briefly at least, but that's her turn. Bowden.
Alright. First, I want to still lay on hands on me because I took some damage.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Oh no, really? No.
Yeah. This is just.
No.
Yeah. So that's something. I want to smack the one that clawed my shield. Fuck that guy in particular. 18
Yeah.
to hit.
It's a hit.
And good. And 10 damage.
10 damage.
Nice.
That's quite a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Smack it with me warhammer.
Was this the one you hit before, or that was hit before?
No, this was the one who came rushing from the distance, who cast the acid arrow on me. So
Yeah.
this one
So this one
hit.
wasn't hit. No.
No.
So that's that one. Okay. Yeah. That's a good hit. It doesn't look too happy with it.
No, I got, but I have to raise my shield.
All right. Tell him, Light.
No, I start to swim, I guess. I'll dive in
All right.
Yay.
and swim as well.
Do you jump, dive, or do you just punch?
No, I said I dive. I would,
That's like.
I would
Right. So you jump.
So, do you want to swim or do you want to jump and then swim?
I mean that.
Because diving could mean both of those things, really.
Okay. Well, then I would like to dive as far as I can.
All right.
Like
Give me an
jump and
athletics check. So you spend 2 actions trying to jump as far as you can. So go for that.
An athletics check.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 21.
21. So yeah,
20
you
feet.
also make it 20 foot. So you're now at 40 foot.
Keep track of your underwater.
Are you diving
Breathing.
underwater as well, or how are you trying to swim? Like on the surface or underwater?
I'll go on the surface for a while
All right.
till I can't.
All right. Then give me another athletics check.
That's 14.
That's a crit fail.
A crit fail.
But it doesn't matter because you're not holding your breath. Yeah, because you're trying to do it on the surface, which is a lot more difficult.
Fair enough. Guess that was my turn.
Yep.
Well, how many points of breath do I have then if I go under?
5 plus.
5 plus your
modifier.
Oh,
Bonus.
okay.
Same as me.
All right. their turn. The one, so there's 2 on you now.
Yes.
The one that's now being flanked turns around and tries to hit Molly. Hits.
I just like.
Hits.
Good thing she got healed. 'Cause now
Misses.
are they flat-footed for them? Because technically they can't see them. I mean Molly and.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
they're-
Then that's good. Yeah,
They're
no, that's good,
basically blind.
Yeah.
to them,
Yeah. Cool.
Good.
Better bring us together. Molly there.
No.
So, Feral,
Yeah.
you get hit
Uh-huh.
with an acid arrow.
Oh no! I can't
really?
do that.
It counts as an attack.
Yeah. No, this is late, but I want to Molly protect last hit. Yeah, I'm
sure.
late with that, but.
No, I mean sure, but it'll go through with it, but she won't take that damage.
But
and he's
she
now,
gets negating.
yeah, so she won't
damage.
take that damage. That wasn't a lot of damage, but you know.
It's something.
Yeah, and you didn't know that anyway. So that was number 2 is now enfeebled.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So yeah, the acid arrow. Oh no. You take 14 damage.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
You also took 14 damage, but that was a crit. Huh.
Yeah.
And you have all of this acid on you now.
Nice.
Great.
Acid, yeah.
Let's see, persistent.
Quite a bit.
Don't you like the burns?
Odin, you're... Well, they're
Yeah.
attempting to hit you.
Not at this
And
moment.
failing miserably.
The last
Holy.
one is
Oh, good.
like-
Hmm?
No. I'm like, no, not these shields. Because they think that I can see them. Like, watch.
Feral.
Yeah. Even though it's dark, I would like to run as quickly in the direction I think the waterfall is, and try to plunge into the water.
I get that.
Yeah. Well, so it is dark,
Mhm.
but that is the thing you're very sure of where it is, because that's the loud thing. So, alright, so you run that way. Can you give me an acrobatics check?
Sure.
Please don't fall.
11.
Right, because you're trying to run
Yes.
over uneven surface,
Yes.
and then you know there's water at some point, but you're not exactly where.
No.
So you just trip into the water like
Uh-huh.
face first. It does wash off the acid, so yay. But you're now face first in the water. What do you do? I guess you succeeded at your goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
You may want to
about
get up.
life choices.
How many actions was that?
Just one.
Oh, just
Yeah,
one.
falling is free. So
All right.
you know.
Getting up.
Contemplating life
Right,
choices while going bubbly, bubbly, bubbly.
I'd like to get up a bit, so I'm still like half submerged into the water,
All right.
and shield.
All right.
Clever.
Akaya, you're under the waterfall now.
Let's keep swimming.
Yay.
Quickly. That's a dirty 20.
That's exactly what you needed. You make it through. So yeah, you notice that there's no more. Well, there's not that much pressure above you anymore. So you're through.
So we surface.
All right. You do that.
And it's dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very dark.
Yes. It's not even dim light. It's dark. Yeah. So you see nothing, but yeah,
Did you hear?
yeah. You also hear nothing else. It's horrible.
Yeah, it is horrible.
Yeah.
So, here we go. I shall cast Dancing Lights.
Yeah. No, you still have 2 actions. So, okay.
Yeah.
So you cast dancing light. So a few orbs of light pop up above you, and you all see this now. This thing's biting me again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
And they go like,
Shit.
So Molly, thankful, will try and punt the little things,
We're flanking.
and that's a natural 1.
So far, the
no. Come on.
This is gonna try. She can do it 4 times. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
flanking. Natural one.
No, that's a lot better. That's a hit.
Good.
That's a miss, because penalties and that too. All right, that one is very close to death, but not entirely.
Money?
Bowden.
Oh.
I see that.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Guardian's Justice on him. Hopefully. With 17 to hit.
Hit. Dead.
No.
No, it is though.
It's dead.
With a 10 damage.
Yeah, that 2
I
HP.
smacked the skull.
Oh no.
And looked
Right.
very menacing at the others while I did that. Then I smacked the other one and that's also took a beating from me. A little bit. No, that's 17, 13. No, 12 even.
That's a miss.
And I raised my shield.
All right, Talonlight.
I'll go underwater
All right.
and try to swim
Swim.
like everyone else has.
Exactly.
For 17.
No.
Not enough.
You need 20. Just keep rolling.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I get a penalty for the second roll?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, 10.
Unless you're trying to attack the water.
10 is a crit.
10 is a crit fail, so you lose another round of breath.
Okay. And another crit fail.
Ouch.
3 rounds.
Right, their turn.
It's light again.
No, it's not. Wait.
Can they extinguish this?
Yeah, they can, but okay, I gotta quickly look up how that works. So you're actually floating 4 different lights. So yeah, they're trying to extinguish it. Fail on the first time. That's success, and success. They spent 4 actions doing that though.
That's good.
So yeah, there's no light anymore. But they don't have much to do anymore.
That's good.
You're welcome.
Bowden, you see that the one that was still
Welcome.
standing on the shore who just cast the acid arrow jumps into the water. And then you don't see it anymore.
In the water where we were.
Yeah, well, you were standing on the surface there
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah.
They jump into that same water, yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
next to the waterfall. Viral.
I'll cast light on the rag.
Yep.
Oh, hey!
And shield.
All right. Akaya.
I'll get out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And there's light now. Is there anything to attack?
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, there's still one standing next to Bowden.
Are they obviously fighting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll walk over and stab it.
It's like they're pretty tiny things. It's like a gremlin, and you just see it like gnawing at the shield. It's just hanging off your shield. It looks kind of adorable, but also pretty menacing. Like it looks
Pretty
adorable, but Bowden is bleeding. So you know. It's
No, I healed myself last time, so the bleeding effects are gone.
still,
The wounds are there.
yeah.
I'll walk over,
Emotional
flank it,
scars.
and kick it
All right.
with a dagger. 10 to hit, so no. I guess.
No, that's not
That's
enough.
flanking.
Yeah, but still,
It was still.
like a baby kobold. Yeah, that's sure. That'll do.
Do I have another action? No. So I get out of water.
You climbed out. That's fine. It's not far. So, and then you still have one more action.
try again. Nope. 12.
All right, Molly then. Trying to deal with this
That
thing.
would be better.
Hit. Okay, hit, miss, crit. It's dead.
Cool.
Modifiers alone,
Good.
that thing won't survive. Right. Bowden, what do you want to do? So you don't see any of them anymore?
Did I see that the one that jumped in the water also tried to attempt to diminish the light?
No, that one just jumped in and... Well, that's all you saw.
Mm.
So the others try to diminish the light. This one just jumped in.
Your rack is with light, right?
Yeah, my rag is
Alright.
lit up.
I tried to take the rack
All right.
and jump into the water.
Okay. Do you let go?
I guess.
And I try to see if when under the water, if I can still catch a glimpse of it.
All right. Give me a perception check.
There's 25 of them in your
9.
face.
9. No, you actually do see it. It didn't get that far. Didn't have that many actions left. You do see it, but it's about like 20 foot past the waterfall. It swam.
Oh, that's
away.
really quick.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
No, you won't catch up.
No.
These things can actually swim.
Yeah, I thought so because they had to come here some way.
Yeah.
And fins.
Yeah.
And Jens, yeah.
They're like,
So-
yeah, okay.
But maybe if it was still there, I could grab its leg or something. But no,
Yeah, no, you're not
I
fast enough for that.
resurface again.
All right.
That one escaped.
Not sure
Tell
how
him
it's
wait.
called.
Not
Can you give
problem.
me a perception check?
Maybe it's webbing
Because
or
there's a
something.
little thingy
You
swimming
have
at
dark
you.
vision or low light vision,
I have neither. I'm a human.
Human, yeah.
after all.
I'm 12.
12. So you notice that the water right in front of you is moving more than like, beside you, because you're diving on the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
You notice that there's definitely movement there, more than just the regular movement of the waterfall.
Okay. That's fine. I
Yeah.
keep on swimming.
Yeah, sure, okay.
You
Give me an
bump into
athletics
it.
check.
Nope.
You're trained in athletics, right?
Yeah, but I roll
He's +6.
under 10.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult, which makes sense. Swimming into a
Well, 2
waterfall.
rolls.
Yeah.
You need a third. Or are you still in the danger zone of getting out of breath? Every crit fail is -1 or +1, depending on how you look at it.
I'll get back to the surface.
All right, you do that.
Breathe in deeply.
Yeah. At this point, combat is over because the thing does not attack you, but it swims away. So you definitely feel something past your legs, but it's gone.
Jellyfish.
I swim back to the boat.
All right, your eyes are
Why?
definitely still bleeding.
Okay, yeah, I don't get any farther. So, yeah.
That's
So
fine.
Talum's not here, guys.
Where the fuck is it? What's the clever trick to cast the lights? Even though there's 4, that's. I know. I'm not thinking clear at the moment.
Can I try to interpret what he's saying by like reading his lips?
Do you have read lips?
No.
Give me a perception check and make it a natural 20.
No, 17.
All right, now. It's also very disorienting, this noise.
Wait.
I want to take out rope, tie it around a rock very near to the edge of the water, tie a not too heavy rock at the other end, and just let go.
All right. I assume
Let it float
you're
out.
making light first, right? Because you swam
Yeah,
into
my-
the water with
His
the
rag is
rag.
still lit
No,
up.
Oh, you
I'm
make it
come
right
out
back.
and
Okay.
give the rank
Sure.
back.
Yeah. So that, and
Mhm.
maybe Talum will see a rock floating his way,
If
and
it's
with
if
a
it's
rope
glowing,
attached?
yes. If it's not glowing, no.
A floating rock.
Small floating
Okay.
rock.
I'll pull
Yeah.
it back
How many
and
waterfall
rocks
then.
have you seen
move
floating?
over to you with the rock and point at the rag and go like,
Is there
But-
air inside the rock?
No.
No. How would you keep it floating then? Assuming that the density of rock is...
And I'll cast light on the rock. So
I'll try to turn away from Bodin so he doesn't notice. I try to keep Bodin from noticing that I'm casting magic.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
17.
Yeah,
No
no, you
stealth
know this. I mean, unless you
It's
say
okay.
you're actively not looking at them.
Oh,
If you're looking at them, you definitely notice there's
No,
something going
I'm
on.
looking ahead, but also trying to communicate that they have to come ahead. So
mm.
it's yes, I'm looking and looking and looking. So
It's not that big here, so yeah, I mean,
yeah, then
Lights tied to rock float out. See floating rock with light, please jump at it.
so it's a rock tied to a rope, so it wouldn't float, but what it does do is just get pushed out
Yeah.
Until the
It's not-
the rope
Okay.
is stopped.
It's a small pebble.
Yeah. So
Ish.
on its own, it probably wouldn't float, but since you have it on a rope, it's just being drawn away with the current. So yeah, you indeed see a tiny lit pebble on a rope. I mean, yeah,
a small light.
yeah.
Well, A more inviting welcome couldn't be
More inviting.
Yes!
exactly. I grab my stuff and dive in.
Right.
Leaving the boat with the rope and the pickaxe as an anchor.
Okay. You're just gonna take your time to try and swim there.
You just have to swim 10 feet and then tug on the rope and we'll pull you in.
Drown.
Yeah, I mean,
No, it's fine.
we've been
So-
fail.
You make it.
You take your time.
fail. Ah, there we are.
Thank you!
24.
So you could constantly just resurface, gasp for breath,
Yeah,
and
but
continue again.
this could take 2 more days.
Highly doubted.
Dying of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
I
you would then.
let a rope swim toward you.
Yeah, but if I can't reach the rope,
Well, it's pretty long.
It's 50 feet rope. You just
Yeah.
have to jump 10 feet. At it.
I can. Okay, sure.
So you eventually make it to the other side as well, where there is light and a cave. You can't understand each other, but you're here now, and as you go through the waterfall, the blood washes away from your eyes, and the water here feels good. Real good.
I drink some of it.
I'm really gravely wounded, so I'd like to step into the waterfall and see if it feels good again.
All right. Yeah, you bathe, and yes, it does feel good. It doesn't instantly close your wounds, but you definitely feel that staying here for a while would definitely help alleviate some of those wounds.
I'll
So
stay for a bit until the rest beckons me to come with them.
How deep is the cave that I can see now? Is there a point that I can't see anymore because of darkness?
no, it's only like 15-20 foot in, and that's where it stops. This is really it.
Alright. Oh, well,
Okay.
that's fine. Any carvings or anything like that that's out of the ordinary?
No,
Anything else to find?
Well, that's good.
no. I mean, there's the dead body of one of those things on land. The other one's been washed away by now.
Mm.
Ugh.
Yeah, nothing of value on them. No, nothing.
Can I try to discern exactly what kind of creature this is?
Do you have nature? And otherwise
Well,
arcana.
Yeah, I can make an arcana check.
Alright.
15.
Looks like an elemental of some sort. I mean, water, clearly, but you know,
Really?
what exactly in
Yeah.
that? No,
Molly?
for you it wouldn't make much sense.
No, it's from Molly.
Oh,
Like,
for Molly.
like-
Right.
You've seen strange things.
Yeah. No, she
read
looks a
books.
bit flabbergasted.
You
still,
work
no.
with a wanderer on a daily basis, so.
Molly, I laid the body down, I closed the eyes, and I'll drift it on the water. Let it drift away.
Just get crushed by the water. No, it's fine.
That's
Alright.
fair. Well,
So
Respect.
you spend a few minutes here,
Mm-hmm.
and you all heal for 3d8.
Yay, I was still
Nice.
full.
So roll that yourselves.
I was
please.
still full as well.
Yeah, well, that's great.
I had,
Some people were
one.
not.
I had 1 hit point left.
1-1-1.
I rolled a 1, a 1, and a
Oh my
1.
God.
Jeez,
Nice.
Who does?
6, 7, 8.
Nice, better.
that's a lot better.
Yeah.
I needed 16 hit points.
Great. Terrific.
Okay, math. 21. Yeah, thanks.
Brilliant. But
In
do we
that
spend
case,
here
I'll
10 minutes? 'Cause I will meditate as well. So that's
Give me a religion check.
Ooh.
12.
You find it incredibly hard to focus here
I
with
get
the
that,
noise.
yeah. So
You don't manage to
No,
refocus.
I get that.
Can I try to patch his wounds?
bring it.
It's 18.
All right, that's enough. So 2d8.
Nature.
Nice.
2d8.
Nice. I have 1d8.
Keep it in same.
Okay.
That's 9.
Yes.
Good.
It's
Better.
something.
Good. Almost full.
It's better than 3 of 3d8.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Oh my god.
What are the odds?
So, after that, I guess I'll gesture. We swim back through the waterfall toward the boat.
Yeah,
This time it's easy swimming because
It's
the
a lot
current
easier,
is going
yeah.
that way.
Yes.
you're super fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's swim back.
Yeah. So
And then we hold on to the boat and climb into the boat and let it drift back.
yes,
Well-
you're happy to see the boat still there. Great.
Okay.
So, good thinking.
nice.
Thank you.
Once on board, I try to wiggle the anchor free.
Yeah, sure. You managed to.
You get to keep your rope and pickaxe.
Yes.
Yeah. Like otherwise, you would have to go back into the water and wiggle it free. One of you.
Well, no, I would let it go.
That's yeah.
And
Okay.
then I
just
would
get
get a
new
new
rope.
Exactly.
That's fine.
But you could just use
Because
the
you'd
rope to
city.
climb down and then wriggle it free. And
Oh, that's true.
Like that
Hey, you
wasn't the
got it.
hardest challenge here. That's
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Nice.
All right. So you make your way back to the shore where you see Morgan still standing.
Still in the boat.
Yeah.
I
Not falling
think,
apart.
I think it's good for us to be honest amongst each other.
yeah, that was the weirdest bar brawl I've ever been in.
I
Especially
get
because
that.
it wasn't in a bar.
But there was some neat tricks that you showed, and that's
Well,
very good.
you haven't seen half of it.
But as
Oh,
also
interesting.
some tricks that I wouldn't expect from someone that I already knew. So
Let's surprise
Well,
each other a little bit every day and keep things interesting.
what happened during those years that we didn't see each other that much?
A lot.
Something to be
And-
told sometime over a cup of wine and not
And
at
not
moment
in a
where
boat,
everyone
yes.
Is this
is
the
about to drop
Is
dead
this
from
the only
fatigue.
trick that you have up your sleeve? Because I see you doing almost the same things as Beryl right here.
Yeah, that was interesting though. Bodin, dear, you really expect me to answer that?
I do.
If I say yes, will you believe me? If I say no, will you believe me?
I'll row counterclockwise.
So,
I'll not make sure that we're not going to land. Yes, I do.
Please don't make this more difficult than it is. I think some of us would really like to get home.
It's probably like 5 a.m. by now. It's been
I'm-
horrible.
I get it, but I'm tired and I'm
Oh, yeah.
stubborn now. Very.
Bowden, I have to work tomorrow.
I think you'll get a day off from this.
Yeah.
I doubt it. It's a family business.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
get
I'm
shit.
days
pretty
off.
sure that they have to get used to you not being around.
Yeah, well, probably, but
Not
they'll be
yet.
expecting me
So,
in the early
Just a
afternoon.
simple yes or no. I don't want to know the other tricks, but simple yes or no.
Bowden, I'll swim to shore. See you.
Well,
Plonts.
very well.
What the? Let's just go.
A yes or a no.
I'm not answering. Let
Fine.
go. Let it go.
Fine.
You'll find out sooner or later.
True.
Alright,
Didn't
I'll,
intend you to find out anyway. If you repeat this,
No, I won't. I'm. It's your secret to tell, not mine.
So,
Well, I
Thank
do
you.
appreciate if you be more honest about things.
who has
It's
the
my
other oar?
I do too now.
Okay.
Well, I will start rowing and we'll pass you probably.
Ah,
If you- I
same
mean,
for you, please.
you row
It's-
fast.
You jump.
common knowledge, I can do
We
that.
have 6 seconds of talking.
Don't
That's
tell
all.
us so.
yeah, but
Thank you.
the boat
Wouldn't
isn't
know
that
why,
much
anyway.
faster. It's mostly
True.
easier on the arms.
With the pedal, smack.
And you know that way you don't all have to do something. But I mean, you all make it to shore if you want. I'm assuming you
Yay.
manage to do that. You're going with the current. That makes
Yeah.
it a lot easier. All right.
Nice.
So yeah, you see Morgan stand there, and he's pacing a bit, and then he sees you clearly, and then he stands still, waiting for you to approach. He's basically like a shadow to you by now, because you see him against the light of the city.
Mhm.
There's still some light. And you make it to shore, and he says, he looks at you and sees your tears of blood are gone, and he's like, "Good, it worked."
Well, yeah.
Thankfully, yes.
And he
Did you know
sighs
about the little
deeply.
gremlins living behind the waterfall and in the water?
What? No.
What are gremlins?
Yeah, there
Gremlins
there
are
are
actually
water
a thing.
gremlins.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's little water gremlins living in the water and in the falls. I think if you leave them alone, they won't bother anyone.
But 2 are dead of the 3 that we have seen.
Yeah, so if those were the only males or females, the species is in trouble.
I know there are many dangers and perils that are right outside our doorsteps. Like I said, I've never been beyond the falls. Most people haven't.
Well, I do wonder though. We were in a lake, and we're not sure what lives in the lake.
And I'm not going to find out.
No,
Night,
but
night.
It's a horrible thought.
I know. We're not
Yeah.
going sailing again.
No, let's,
Thank you for putting that in my mind.
No,
Uh,
let's go to sleep.
Yes.
yes,
Let's.
please.
You have earned a good night's rest. You do know that the moon is still red now.
Sure.
And Morgan says, one more day. You need to make your preparations and say your goodbyes. Tomorrow at dusk, the Wanderer will send you off.
Dusk.
Dusk.
That's
Okay.
not really useful.
Right.
Not at dawn, but at dusk.
I know at dusk, because we'll travel into the darkness, into these dangerous woods.
Give me a society check.
Oh, but I will give you a society check.
Because I need your family history check. but That's,
19.
society will do. Alright, so you remember, like, how old were you?
3.
3, okay, so you don't
Younger
remember.
than that.
No, I know tales. That's
So-
it.
You know from the tales that you heard that the Star Seekers, they do leave at night.
All right.
For a good reason. They navigate by the stars.
Fair enough. Okay, then I didn't say that. Bye.
No, that's fine.
Would
I
know
think
that?
I think about it because I can see clearly, but for me companions, it's
Yep. It's
A little
it's
harder.
obviously
Well,
it's
I
more
guess
dangerous
lighter.
during the night. But, tough shit. Right. Perhaps it's a good time to end the session here, and then
Do we all make it back to our places though?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have one day to make your preparations, say your goodbyes. But we'll do that next session. That's fine, because then I also know a bit more of your character,
Yeah.
which would help with that.
You think?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hmm.
So
You bastard.
Gee, really?
yeah.
All right.
So we'll be signing off for today. We'll be back
Next week.
Thursday again next
Yeah.
week
And
with this campaign. But also tune in Sunday as we with
What?
another group.
What time?
Hmm?
What time?
Sunday.
Sunday it's
10:30.
10:30 CET. We'll start Age of Ashes, the Adventure Path. We'll make it a beer and pretzels kind of show, but then probably without the beer because it's 10:30 on a Sunday morning. So thank you for watching and
Mimosas
see you
first.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.